Well, we got there in the end. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining
It's
this
okay.
session of Nat Disaster, session 53, aka session 25, since we've been back into the Misfit Warriors second half. It's been too long. Glad to get back into this after the little interlude heist kind of catch up session we did a couple weeks back. But thank you all for joining. My name is Brian. I am the DM, the Disaster Master here. And let's go around the room by introducing ourselves. I'm going to start with Sam.
Why would you start with me? Unhinged.
Shaking things up.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Illyria. She is a fae of a kind from the Purity. She's a little spooky. She could be undead. She could not be. We don't know. And she definitely has emotional damage. That's been known. Yeah. Oh, and I have a cute little guy named Emperor Nettle and a skeletal horse who I'm very defensive of. Carry on.
Pass it on.
Andrew.
Hello, I am Andrew. I play Oliver Evergrove, the portal wizard with daddy issues. And can finally actually start playing with portals now, so I'm excited.
Yeah. All right, pass it on.
Cal.
I'm playing Yamakowski. I've just got issues.
You're also very dehydrated right now.
Yeah, and I'm hungry for the flesh of sea creatures. Soulless bastards have it coming.
What? All right, pass it on.
Vicky.
Hi, I'm Vicky, and I'm playing Nock. They are a halfling quarter orc ranger, a little bit of druid, with a giant owl. This intro is getting longer and longer every time.
It's so great.
Nock has so much to talk about. Yeah, they're in a mood, which is fine, because I am too. Conlon!
Hi, I'm Conlon. I play Bracket in this campaign. And I probably will end up, if depending on how the session goes, play Rain when they react to someone plopping through into their living room later tonight.
With children.
With children.
Oh, right. I might be Andy. That's so right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you might not have to do much. It might only be a reaction. Because we will probably do the rest of that as a aside. Yes.
Yep, so you are not wet, which is why you are actively dehydrated right now.
Cool. Okay, well, great.
So I think I'm going to pass...
your wife, too.
Yeah, well, we have to pass it on to Casey, who has gotten you all gifts. Do you all have your gift? I need mine.
Callum, you've got to have your gift, right? You've been dying.
Okay. I didn't get a box. I got a Lowe's bucket.
Yes, choice.
We were in Lowe's, and she's like, "Oh, I need to get wrapping." I'm like, "Well, I'll just get a bucket."
How about a bucket?
Okay, so there's two of them.
Well, a bucket is endlessly useful.
Yeah. So okay.
There's two of them in there. Let me get straight.
She was very stoned.
I was very stoned, and I was looking on Etsy, Callum, and I mistakenly misspelt something on it because it was customizable. So they sent it to me. I got it, looked at it, realized it was misspelled, had to order it again. And now I have both of them. So the one that's actually put together is the misspelt one because I thought it would be hilarious. So you have to put
we have to put stuff together too on stream.
Can I pull it out?
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hey!
That distaster.
The taster.
Distaster.
Love that.
This is adorable.
That's
oh my
so
god.
cool.
Distaster! Oh my god!
Yeah, they're special collectibles forever.
Oh wow. I love that it like rolls up like a scroll.
I love it.
Awesome.
I love that there is a spelling error in this Most on-brand thing.
Oh,
I
it's
love it.
so
I love it.
cute.
I love it. I love it though. I love
It's
it.
so perfect, honestly. So
Oh,
funny.
there was
So here's a
second
put
thing.
together one that's correct.
Yeah, the second one is the one that's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. The rolled up one is the correct one.
Yeah, it's the rolled up one.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
That
it.
disaster. There
Hey,
we
look,
go.
disaster, not
I like that
taster.
Distasters.
I like the taster as well.
I also enjoy. I love both of them. They're so great.
I'm gonna put my tower away and make room for this session.
I know. I usually use this one, but I can put this one away for today.
I'm gonna do the taster ones.
I think
Yeah.
I will-
It feels right to use the distaster one first.
Just so you know, of all weird things, whoever this Etsy seller is must be a couple of different people working together to make these. Because the first one
they're
was
slightly different colors.
they're different
Well,
material
that's what I
stocks.
did.
Yeah.
I ordered 2 different colors.
Yeah.
Oh, fun!
Because one was made in Ukraine and the other one was just made in the U.S. Right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which one was Ukraine?
The messed up one, our first one.
That's so awesome. Thank you.
It wasn't the war; it was us.
Thank you.
I was about to say I love the lore behind that one.
Lord.
Cool.
Thank you.
Oh, that's on the
production
ground now.
manager Casey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you can't even see it.
This is probably the
Put in that
easiest.
one on the.
Yeah, very.
Oh, I should have put that one on
Highlighting's
the other
pretty
one.
good.
There we go.
NVIDIA is blocking it out. There we go.
You gotta have some of your face there. You have to be a person and be the.
Everybody hold it up. This is the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail.
Yeah, get it up there. Perfect. That'll be a thumbnail.
Black square.
Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm trying my best.
Okay, next on the list, ring light.
Thank you, production manager Casey. I don't have much. There's really no introductions. Introductions. Oh my god. Updates or anything like that. Other than I am back with my TM Plays series. We got that set back up, so I will randomly be doing sessions of that, continuing my journey through Hoenn, completely randomized. So join that when you see it go live. But yeah, I think it's about time we let tonight's disaster unfold. So, previously on that disaster, Misfit Warriors second alignment campaign, our Misfits continued their journey south towards Zista City, approaching the kingdom's northernmost outpost, Kalderath's Edge. As it began to rain harder as they approached the heavily defended and fortified fortress, they seemed to draw the attention of the guards. While approaching the gate at the northeastern side, they were instructed to halt at the gate and were questioned about the undead horse at the front of their cart. While Yamakasi attempted to lie, stating it was his familiar, Nock showed the captain the seals from Commander Quest and Broderick, and they all came to the agreement, even though the guard did not seem to believe the lie, that if he would desummon the familiar and not summon him in that form again in this kingdom, they would let them pass. Deciding to teleport the horse through the vase connecting the party to the Lucky Sink HQ, the guard thanked them for their cooperation and let them on their way, stating that if they traversed to the southeastern corner, they would find the Merchant's Corner, a place to trade while also safely rest. With all sorts of feelings after this interaction, the party traveled to the eastern edge of the outpost where the remains of failed towers and structure lie scattered amongst the gravel field and incline towards the Lightning Scar mountain range. Illyria left the group to be off on her own, exploring one tower, letting out some pent-up anger on the second level before being found by Zani on the remainder of the third floor, where they learned a bit about each other. Oliver apologized to Nock about his lie earlier, and Nock opened up about their anxieties. Brackett, Yamakowski, and Oliver then tried to reassure them that they're doing a good job, and they're there for them. Spacing after their attempted help, Nock then noticed Illyria and Zani had disappeared and hopped onto Vane without a word to go search for them. Seeing Illyria and Zani at the exposed third floor, they started heading down to them, but upon seeing Nock, Illyria and Zani started descending the tower, which made Nock feel even more worse about their insecurities currently, and shot straight up into the clouds going through the storm. Illyria started walking away, but then realizing that, I should probably go after them, chased into the clouds after Nock. Nock riding Vane up above the cloud layer, letting out a thunder wave scream into the calm and gentle void above the clouds, the reach far off into the above and beyond. And it started a small lightning storm below. After talking to Vane for a few minutes for comfort, Illyria finds them, and Nock exposes even more of their insecurities to her. When Illyria also reassures them that they're a good person and gives advice on facing the queen, Nock then asks Illyria to make a promise, which Nock never ended up actually doing because they instruct Illyria to find the track jack, apologizing for placing that secretly in her bag using Hunter's Mark to demonstrate its purpose. Illyria and Nock then exposed parts of themselves deeper than they have before, coming to an understanding of each other's feelings, despite Illyria's initial frustration with the betrayal of her freedom. Flying down to rejoin the party, Illyria grabbing onto a talon of Vane's, the rest of the Misfits test out another displacement spell of Oliver's, gifted by Eyeless, the Nock-named shortcut goddess, known as Dream's Dream. Oliver and Yamakasi have a portal race to the third level of the same tower, and Oliver and Arthur converse on the possibilities these new spells they have acquired have opened up for them. Rejoining each other, the party continue towards the Merchant's Corner to find Yamakasi's seafood and send Brackett to Zista City with the children. Noticing torchlights following them up from the mountains, they safely approach the cloth-covered corner full of carts and caravans at the southeastern corner of Caldorath's Edge. And that is where our disaster resumes. So, Misfits, where we left off. Ahead of you all, as you approach the Merchant's Corner, you see a large auburn-colored cloth covering a space approximately 600 feet long that starts a few paces away from the path and ahead, and extends all the way to the sheer cliffside of the closest mountain. Dozens of carts seem to fill the space fitting underneath the covering, creating almost like a festival-esque environment. You can see a lot of movement underneath, not too much outside of it as the rain is still going on, though it has started to die down. And directly across from the path from Merchant's Corner, you see another guarded gate into Caldorath's Edge, the torchlights screening the ground as the guards watch from above. And you guys are approaching the corner.
Great, more guards.
Corner through the next checkpoint.
So the corner is on the opposite side of the path of Caldorath's Edge. The guard before had instructed you that this was an area outside of Caldorath's Edge where merchants and travelers can find safe place for rest in the meantime. They can't rest inside the outpost, but they are close enough that if anything were to attack them, the guard are nearby to assist. So it seems to be the place that
into the city through the outpost.
No, the outpost is to the side of the path, so this is kind of just like the last stop. The city is approximately maybe no more than 2 hours from the Merchant's Corner. So after this night's rest, you guys will have a short journey until you reach the bridge tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so the goal is to rest here, essentially. So we should probably buy if they have stalls to stay in, or if there's just a spot to begin setting up your little camp, we should do that.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And Yamakasi, as you guys approach, you just feel even more and more water kind of just drain from you. Somebody who has been wet with wet hands for days on end now, it feels like crazy to you to how dry your feathers are right now.
I'm gonna go and sit in the front with Brackett so that the rain can touch my skin.
Brackett, you see Yamakasi, even though the rain is still drizzling on them, you can tell that
it's just absorbing in.
The moisture has left their skin. And Yamakasi, you can just hear it over and over in your head. Stop water! Seafood! No!
Can I fill my... I have salt in my components pouch. Can I add a shitload of salt to my like water skin.
Yeah.
Making
If you have
yourself
that,
some
you can-
saline.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that.
So you start just adding salt to the pouch and drinking it down as the cart approaches the corner.
Normal.
Bracket, you can see that there is several
In
little
between sips,
entranceways.
I'm gonna pour some onto my fucked up fingers too.
As you drink it, your body does not reject it. It actually feels good, like it quenches your thirst, and you just hear the voices in your head just as the water.
You didn't hear any of that. Yeah. That got all completely cut out.
Mr. V. Brock's went, that ain't words.
Just a very high pitched
There we go. That we can hear.
You see, there seems to be one furbolg man who's kind of at the entrance closest to you, and you'd be like, hey, morning or evening, folks. You need a place to stay for the night?
Yep. Yes, we do.
Well, it's been a bit full past couple of days, but I think there's a couple spots left over. We got one kind of facing towards the actual outpost, one towards the southern edge, and then one back up against the mountains wall. Where would you like for the night?
The one that's a little more private. We're doing magic
Alright.
shit, like, come on.
Night's rest right now, since it's a little tight, coming to 10 gold pieces.
For the cart or
Cart and everyone in it.
Yeah, I'll pass that
Like
to him.
total or each?
Total.
I'll pay it to him. No worries.
I'll pretend I heard that. For some reason, my headphones totally cut out.
All right, take it. Be like, all right, just follow the path. We try to keep even way the carts get
when
through.
I hand him the gold, can I also ask him where I can find seafood? I need. Anybody selling any fish?
Sushi.
Is there any?
Oh, there's plenty of merchants who sell fish over here, but kind of lucky. The spot that you guys just paid for is only a few stalls away from a seafood place that kind of stays here.
Oh,
excellent!
Awesome.
They're only open for about 2 days a week, but they checked in this morning. So,
I'm gonna be honest, I'd have raided their dumpster. You know. Thanks though.
All right.
Come on.
I love that I look like a parrot, and I'm like, give me that fishy. I am a pirate.
I'm gonna begin, oh my god, my brain doesn't know the word right now.
Giddy-upping?
Yeah.
It could be giddy-upping.
I feel so stupid. Going.
So you guys travel underneath the corner, and you can hear the rain bouncing off of the cloth above. You can see there are several poles that kind of hold up the tent that it draws to in different areas, and it almost feels like being underneath a carnival tent, but without a main event in the crowd surrounding. There seems to be multiple stalls set up with all sorts of colorful folk, different races, vendors that seem to be selling fruits, vegetables, rope, bear traps, weapons, armor, clothing, and bedding, and so much more. While also some travelers just kind of bunkering down in a space for the night. Yamakowski?
Can I please cast Detect Magic as we are going under? Let me make sure I actually have that spell first. I do. Can I cast Detect Magic as we go?
Sure.
Perfect. It's verbal and somatic, so you would just see me wiggling my what?
If you don't want to use a spell slot, I can ritually cast it.
I can as well, but I also don't mind using the spell slot. We're going to rest soon, anyways. But I want to have that on. Like once we enter the merchant area, I'm just gonna like wiggle my fingers and be like, "What's cool around here?" You know what I mean? Like, ooh,
All right. So as you guys are traveling through, the Ilgan, Urem, and Hope even come up to the front and kind of look around in amazement, almost like, "Wow, look at all the different kinds of stuff! Oh my god, is the city like this?" Like, this is you can hear your arm even say, "This is bigger than the preservation celebration."
This is
Yes.
tiny. This is tiny, guys. It's going to be really a lot in the city.
I can't wait to see.
Do
Too
I
soon.
remember?
Yes, can't
Did
wait.
the kids get given money or anything like that when they were?
Yes, there were. They were left some funds, both from Tio and from Non.
And
as well as,
whatever
like,
Hope stole from her mom's purse.
Do we know like a number, like how much approximately they were given?
You know, from Tio, you don't know how much Non gave, but Tio left them about 200 gold pieces to last them in the city for a short period of time until he could come and meet with them. So
okay, all right.
Yeah, but they've got that shit covered.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the fact that we have some party funds and we're sending children into a city. So
we were told
where there's
that
room and board and food.
Yeah,
covered.
we were
That's also
informed
true.
by Yamakowski that we are sending them to a premium location,
That's also
and
true.
and
That's also
someone
true.
who's
I
in the
also
know
know
in the
that
city.
Delson and Rain are connected.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Delson wouldn't let them starve. He's a
Right.
vigilante superhero. Like,
I enjoy Yamakowski's
unless I
the
forgot to
biggest
tell him they
fan
were
of all
there,
these
and he just
characters.
decided not to climb the stairs for 5 days because his body hurts. But like,
All right. So as you guys are traveling through in between the stalls and the carts, Illyria, is there anything that you are doing, and where are you in the cart?
So are we? So we're not still in the cart, right? We got out.
Not yet. You're still traveling to your spot for the day. Yamakowski seems to have just cast Detect Magic. I haven't gone about describing if he sees anything on the way, so I just want to see what you're currently doing.
Well, I have my cloak off, and we're in an area where there's more guards, so I think I'm gonna pop that cloak of Elvenkind on.
As you look around in the corner, guard presence is at a minimal. There seem to be a couple near the main entrance, kind of just keeping turns.
I
but once
still
you go
don't want
it,
people to like outright look at me and like be able to detect that maybe I'm not necessarily from here. So the cloak will help me with that a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop that on. And I'm just gonna kind of lean over to Embernettle and go, here, and point at my pouch.
Oh.
And tell him to go back in.
Wrapped around your neck for a second, and then you point in the pouch, and you can just hear the, and then it then ends up going inside the pouch. Seems to really like riding around your neck. All right. So as you guys are approaching or traveling in the direction the Furbolg had led you, Yamakowski, you can every once in a while, as you're traveling through in a second, like, oh, something inside that cart is giving off almost some sort of abjuration magic. Something over in there seems to be almost some sort of protective charm that you can detect inside a cart. Sporadically, not frequently, but there do appear to be little pings every once in a while because you have a 30-foot radius, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So you can detect. You can every once in a while just detect inside a stall or behind something some sort of magical presence of different types of schools of magic.
Do any of them look like they're in a at a merchant's stall? Like, are they for sale or are they like in people's possessions?
The ones that you can ping, they it's a mix of some being within the carts, some being behind the stalls in some sort of like off to the side, almost like it might be in some sort of chest or crate. So nothing like out on the table and display. Most things that you see out on display would be common items as well as different forms of fruits, vegetables, and other meats.
I think if I notice any like you said, I was getting some pings. If I ever get more than like one ping in one area, I'll take note of that and go and like chat them up. But if it's just like in a chest here and there, but like also if it looks like a merchant's place and there's a ping, I might also take notice of that. Since I can tell the type of magic that is like being cast on it, can I specifically try to find either what a healing potion feels like, since I have some in my possession to compare against? Or you said abjuration, which is, I think, protective magic, right? That's like the
Yes.
right. Any like pings of abjuration magic that I think would probably be in the storefront for sale versus someone's personal thing.
Yeah, for
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And as you're looking around, detecting the pings, and you feel your dehydration has gone away, the starfish still ringing in the back of your mind that they're hungry, and you can feel that hunger growling in your stomach over and over.
I'm literally going to say out loud, can you guys just give me a second? We're on our way there right now.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh. Alrighty. Ooh, okay. First roll of the night in the new dice tray is
That
18 plus 9, so 27.
You better not be lying to us.
Why would I lie? I'm literally whispering in my fingers. Why would I lie to you right now? Like,
Do I hear Yamakowski like talking to his hand?
Did you say trust is built?
Trust is built.
They're not
fair
wrong.
enough. You drank the salt water, didn't I?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Good point. And then the voices quiet down for a moment.
Thank you.
Yamakowski, thanks, Xylia.
Love
I
you,
mean,
Mr.
Yamakowski's
Xylia.
acting pretty weird, right? Like, this is
You
noticeable.
saw this. He's psycho.
Probably not
You
compared
guys
to
see
normal.
him
I
at
mean,
times literally pointing up the stubs of his green-growing fingers and just be like, guys.
Okay,
So-
I think Knock will just kind of like pop over and just be like, "Are you okay?"
yeah, Illyria gave me this stuff to drink to grow my fingers back, and they talk to me
Drink.
now.
They talk.
It's a cream or some shit. I don't remember what I'm doing
Yeah,
with it.
a topical paste.
I've been applying it as directed. I just can't remember what the direction was.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think at this point I've heard my name, and I have pretty good hearing, so I was already kind of like observing, like everybody else, what was happening. And I think that she like attempts to make eye contact and give like a almost like apologetic smile, but it just looks more like an uncomfortable grimace.
It's all right. Like, it's
And
not
then
so
she
weird.
just quickly looks away and just
Great. Just
Oh my gosh. Yeah, are his fingers like gross?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And
you need to say it
Yamakowski,
out. I'm literally right here.
I wanted to know.
as they're talking in this moment, you kind of ping a shop like passing by on the left, and you can see this gnomish woman that's kind of just sitting down on the stall, kind of just fiddling with a notepad in her hand, and you see a cluster of about 6 pings behind their stall that kind of give off the same feel of a healing potion. As well as somebody up here just pinging on the right section up a little bit further, there seems to be some sort of abjuration pull that seems to be directly underneath the counter of this Arakakra that's kind of just like sitting and looking at people passing by.
I'm going to hop out of the seat and just go over to the stall with the healing potions.
And the cart keeps on going.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm literally like, I'll be right back, guys. I'll find you in a second.
I'm merely like, you better.
Got to see a bird about a thing.
Can I hop out and make my way to the fruit cart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Illyria.
Oh, good. We're beginning to
Yeah.
split the party.
I was gonna say. I heard you mention that there was like a place that maybe had bear traps. Was there like a hunting kind of like area, like a hunting shop?
Roll a perception check.
Fucking just
Your leg. It's caught in a bear trap.
Let's see. Aw. 8.
8. You haven't seen one yet, though. Yeah, you haven't seen one. That was just me kind of saying
okay.
general what can be seen.
Yeah.
You look around and you're like, there has to be something somewhere. It's just not on this path that you're currently on.
Okay.
Oliver,
yeah,
you
not
also
just gonna
raise your hand?
keep that in mind.
Would I have noticed any vendors selling magical paper and ink or anything like that?
Roll a perception check.
12.
Man, we cannot roll today.
Damn.
Not down this path that you guys are going to. It started almost like the fruit and vegetable stalls. You've now moved into like mixed weaponry as well as like traveling supplies through here. So not any bookkeeps or anything over here, but the corner's pretty big. So if you explore, you might be able to find somebody selling what you're looking for.
Understood.
All right, so you keep on leading the cart forward, and eventually you come to the end where you can see the mountainside cliff, and your stall number seems to be coming up, number 27. That's coming up on the right hand side, and it seems to be right next to a stand that seems to be almost like a hut or cabin that's been built around the stall against the mountain wall. It's a brown, white, and black colored hut that seems. Roll a insight check, Knock, Bracket, and Oliver, since you guys see this approaching.
14.
That's a dirty 20.
Give me a sec. Let me actually open the character sheet.
How dare you?
I love that that's a recurring thing with Conlon. Shit, I need my character sheet open.
No, the tab's open. It just wasn't loaded. 15.
15. So you all have enough insight to tell that this, not the most artistically done, like by a bard or any sort of like artistic fellow, but this seems to have been fashioned to look almost like it's in the shape of a turkey, with the back sections having like little wooden planks going up in all directions around, and it has a sign on the front that says Agristal's Agredo Hot and Cold Corner.
Oh, I gotta go in there. Yeah, Knock gets off the cart immediately.
Begins walking. What the fuck is this?
Bracken's just like, God, is everybody splitting up already? God.
I'm like,
So
I guess I had to break the news by myself.
Oliver and Bracket, you're left in the car with Zani and the kids, and we're like, well, I guess we'll set up shop for the night, get everything ready.
I guess so.
Sorry.
And maybe I can offer some drawings to people, make some extra coin.
They would probably enjoy that. It'd be funny. It'd be funny because that'll be an heirloom. If we actually succeed, that'll be a famous tapestry 1,000 years from now.
You know, you make me feel great about my art, Bracket.
I'm just here to have fun.
Thank you.
So
and you guys turn over to the corner as Knock runs off over there. All right, Yamakausi, do you go over towards the Arakakra where the abjuration ping was coming from, or do you go over towards the gnome woman who the potions came from?
I'm gonna go over to whichever one's further down the side, like further away from the path that I was on, so I can get any subsequent pings. But the Arakakra first, I think, because I can always say, nah, I need to see potions. But like, if I buy a bunch of potions first, I probably have to steal this fucking thing. So I'd rather go and try to talk to this guy first.
The Arakakra is just slightly off the path you were going to, so you can go in that direction. And as you do get closer to the stall, you ping in 2 stalls over. There seems to be an array of different schools of magic that seem to be pinging almost on a shelf behind the stall.
Cool. I'll probably go to like Arakakra, that one, potions last.
Shopping.
Yeah, I'll be quick. I just want to. I'm not gonna steal anything or do any stupid shit.
The Arakakra, as you approach, you're like, "Hey, we got charms, protective seals, things like that. What you in the market for?"
Protection. My party and I are entering Zista City via the bridge tomorrow. Got to see if there's anybody who needs help on the bridge, and then go in and we're gonna stop this storm.
You're gonna stop all that craziness that's going on down south?
That's the goal.
Roll persuasion check.
Why? I'm not lying.
Trying to see whether this person believes your like direct honesty.
I got a 21.
Hey, if you think you can handle it, the guards definitely are scratching their heads over it, but hey, maybe a Kenku's what we need.
Well, did you see the stars fall the other night?
No. There was a stars falling?
Yep. My party and I collected the stars, and we're going to go and cast a really big spell to banish the storm from the city. So,
you saw it? Like, did you get any reach stones or anything?
They're called reach stones?
Yeah, things, rocks and other material that fall from the stars that don't break apart. They're highly sought after in certain corners in Zista City.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful components.
A lady actually from the city is who sent me to go get them. Yeah, I collected some for just enough to do this thing. Unfortunately,
so none that you're willing to part with.
I don't think I can. If I have any left over, I'd be happy to come and trade with you. What's your name, by the way? I'm Yamakowski.
Isla.
It's nice to meet you. Are you from the city?
No. Traveled down years back.
Well, what sort of protective magics and charms do you have?
And Isla will show you at this point. Has two major types of charms that can be purchased. One that can be cast on an object to basically put a temporary absorb elements on that item. It can, to a degree, take in some elemental energy and store it in there before it would break the charm, and then after that, all the damage would occur. And then he also says there's this tentacle charm that I picked up years back. Nobody's ever seemed to want to get it, but it allows you to kind of. It's really weird, but it's kind of the stuff that you see up from where I'm from. Some of the little tentacle that can try to grapple or bash things in a certain area effect. It's more for defense.
How much is that? I know, I'm literally sitting here like, tentacles, you say? I might have an idea about those. Like, where did he say he's from, by the way? I'm like, where are you from, friend?
Hold on. I know what it's called. I just...
How dare you?
How much prep did Brian do for this character?
I think you're muted, buddy.
Yeah, I am. Sorry. It's because I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay.
That looks like an old piece of paper.
Over from the Sky's Axe up in the northeastern area.
Is that a place where I'm familiar with?
No, it is nowhere. You have only been to the southern islands of Galandria, and entering Zista is the first time you've ever been here. But roll a history check to see at least if you've heard the name before.
Nope, I rolled a straight up nat 1. I don't know shit about shit. I'll literally tell him though, like, hey, dude, Zista is the furthest I've ever been from the Southern Islands. Like, this is my first
Do
time.
I have any idea? Okay. Yeah. So you've never heard of the Sky's Axe before. Yeah. It's there's a lot of Arakakra tribes up there. I didn't really like. It's a lot of too much stuff going on there, but the waters around the cliff sides there are there's a lot of beasts that haunt those waters. So this charm has apparently been captured the tentacles of one of those beasts, and it's pretty powerful. It goes off with a command word. I'd say I could probably part with it for about 500 gold pieces.
Interesting. Okay, I think I would really, really love to say yes right now, but I should really go and see if I can find some potions. When I'm done talking to the other people in the area, is it okay if I come back and?
Yeah, that's fair.
Cool.
Hey,
Are you
I've
other
been trying to
than
sell this for years, so I don't think it's going anywhere.
other than reach stones? Is there anything you're looking for that would you be interesting to trade for?
Anything peculiar. That's kind of what I travel around for.
How do you feel about you know what? I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Sorry.
immediately ready to trade something crazy. He's like,
I'm literally like neck deep in my bag, like, yeah, hold on a second. Just before I take everything out of this and take the rest of the session just talking to this one guy, let me go talk to this other person right down the way.
So you go over to the gnomish woman, and she would show that she does have 7 potions.
Oh, I need to go to the other one, the one with the multiple schools of magic you mentioned.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You can skip me for now and go to someone else if you want. Like, I'm happy to, but I'm not trying to.
So you do that one, and then you're going over to that area. Illyria, you're going for some fruit.
That's my first stop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do I clearly see can I beeline for wherever the fruit is? Do I see that visibly?
Oh yeah, that you passed by. It was one of the first places that you guys went by.
Okay. Excellent. DM, what do I see there?
A range of different types of fruits, mainly some apples, oranges, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. There are some tropical things, such as like some coconuts, some raspberries, things that you can find more around the coastal and southern area of the Zistalian Kingdom. Those ones a little bit more on the pricier side, just because of how it takes to transport all the way up here. But yeah, a healthy range of different fruits and veggies.
Okay. Do I, as I approach, I think I kind of like pull my cloak's hood a little closer to my face, but I'm gonna approach slowly and look for whoever the stand keep is.
Okay. You can see a elven woman who kind of is like, "Good evening. Hey, is there something that I can sell you?"
Yes, mistress. Might I get some of those raspberries?
Well, of course. For how much do you want?
Oh, like what are they in? Like little containers?
Little tiny containers. They seem to be woven, like little tiny little baskets that hold them.
Precious. I'm gonna get that, and then she'll go. And one of the coconuts as well.
I gotcha. All right. So for the raspberries, it'd be 2 silver. Coconut, that one, it's hard to get those. I only got a couple right now before we got to restock. So probably about 8 silver for the coconut.
Okay. She's gonna reach into her pouch, and that would have been 10 silver, correct?
Yes.
She's gonna pull out 18 silver and give it to her, and say, You may keep the extra.
Very gracious of you. Thank you.
Party
I'll get that to you right away.
tradition.
And you get the nice little woven basket of raspberries and a little bag, kind of like cloth baggie that kind of you can see through. It's not like completely surrounded where the coconut goes in.
Pretty. Okay. She's gonna take those gratefully, and make sure her hand does not touch the shopkeep.
Some poor lady.
Someone who's even more of a stranger than Brackett.
You just traumatize this random person.
Trauma dumping at the supermarket.
He's super awkward.
Supermarket trauma dump.
She is going to momentarily make eye contact with the shopkeep and say, Mistress, whither might I find spell scrolls?
And she kind of stares at your eyes for a few moments before speaking. Like blinks. Spell scroll. I mean, the cards don't like those types of people to be selling here unless authorized. But roll perception check or persuasion check.
Okay. So dark. Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, it's not great, but it's pretty good. 24.
24. You can find a stall a couple rows over. You'll be able to see they seem to have, I've walked by it a couple of times. There's a bookshelf that they have on the back with scrolls lined up on the end. I mean, if you don't know what it is, you might just walk by, but I've got some magic in my family, so I can tell they're scrolls.
Do you happen to know the shopkeep's name?
It's a weird way to say your mom fucks dragons.
Not well, but oh god, I forgot exactly what the race was that I told Yamakausi that spell scroll person was. Who did I? Do you remember? What?
You hadn't yet. I've seen an Aarakocra and I've seen a gnomish woman. But you told me there was a bookshelf that I was looking at from behind.
Yep, and you didn't see the person yet.
Nope.
So they'll say there's a humanoid male, middle-aged. He seems to have a little short beard, long face. Like I said, look for the man, and there's a bookshelf behind him. There's not too many people who bring a bookshelf into the market.
And your name? Oh my god.
Goddamn.
I haven't named every NPC in this place.
One.
Kiana.
I'm Charlene.
She's just gonna say, "Thank you, pleasure to make your acquaintance," and then she's just gonna dart for the book shelf area.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. Knock.
Hey.
There's nobody at the stall entrance as you do approach this area. Like I said, the exterior of the building does look like that of a turkey, and as you get to the front area, it's almost like this rounded arch in the stall that there is. There's a couple of little oh my god, what like the stall seats that don't have the back on it. Bar stools.
Barstool.
You
Kind
know
of
what a
seats.
stool was?
He's having a hard
Okay.
time. Right?
He's an English major, okay? He had to over-engineer it a little bit.
So you can see a couple of kind of bar stools up the edge at the edge of the counter.
Okay. And that's not like I'm not breaking in if I go sit on one, right?
No, and you as
Okay,
you approach, you notice the very center top turkey wooden kind of board at the top seems to have like a black top hat at the top.
Oh my god. There's just a top hat way up there in the.
It's not an
like,
actual one,
rafters?
but it's kind of carved as wood to look like a top hat sitting on top of the top feather.
Knock loves it. I guess Knock will just kind of do a little on the bar and see if anybody comes.
And you can see immediately raising up the head from below. Whoop. And you
Hi.
can see this creature you've never seen before.
Cool.
It looks like a turkey, but more human-esque, like facial features. Like the eyes are a little bit more kind of like you can see the emotions in them. Their legs are a little bit longer. They seems to be standing about 4 feet tall, and this man has a rounded face with red colorations and a blue streak across his left eye. He's got a red snood that dangles 3 inches past the tip of his beak. And he seems to have a black top hat on with a black vest and dress pants with a white ascot on with blue dagger-shaped symbols across in a repeating pattern.
I like it.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Hi, well, welcome to Agrestal's the Great Hot and Cold Corner. Sell the best seafood and also any type of game in the Zestalian Kingdom.
Wait, you sell games?
Yeah, like, different, not games to play,
Or
but, hunting.
Meat. Oh, meat. Gotcha. Sorry.
You won't find a better place around here than this one.
Okay. Do you have anything really, really fresh?
Well, what are you looking for? More kind of fields or under the water?
I think honestly, does Knock like fish? This is a good question.
We got some shade shower salmon, Calderath cod, Ladrusian trout, Warriors catfish, Crater's bass, Kitty's angel fish, Delirium.
Warriors catfish.
Yeah, it seems to be a type of fish that grows up over near Warriors Rest.
Yeah. I haven't had that since I was young. That sounds great. Can I have some of that?
Hey, coming right up, and you'll go behind the counter over to the side where you can can't see unless you lean over the corner, but you can definitely feel some sort of like magical presence in that area. And moving over to Brackett, Anzani, and Oliver at the cart as that's happening, what do you guys do?
So I'd undo. I need a second. I'd get some of the stuff out that we're gonna use to cook outside the cart. I think we had a campy we've hung off the side of the cart to have more space. Get that set up.
Zani and the kids help unpack everything and set up for the area for the night.
And I think
You notice on the one side you got this seemingly hot and cold corner shop stall turkey looking place to one side. The opposite side in the stall taken up. There doesn't seem to be a cart, but there does seem to be a tent that's pitched in against the wall with kind of the opening, and there just seems to be you can see somebody's crisscross sitting in the tent. You can't quite see who they are, but there definitely just appear to be somebody sitting in there, and you can hear them mumbling, but not able to hear.
Okay. That's beyond my...
What does this person look like? I'm not there.
You can't see unless you get a different angle. Brackett just notices there's a weird person mumbling in the tent next door, and Oliver, you also see that as well too.
What is it?
Brackett doesn't get involved with weirdos mumbling. That just means they
On
might
the
just be
opposite
having a bad
side
trip.
of where you guys are parking your cart for the night, there's a tent pitched with some sort of man that seems you can't quite see him from the angle of your cart, but he seems to be sitting crisscross at the front of his cart, and you can just hear idle mumbling coming from in there.
Yeah.
Can I ritually cast Detect Magic and see if I can sense anything coming from the tent?
Yeah, you start ritually casting Detect Magic as everybody's setting things up. Takes about 10 minutes, so we'll get back to that. Okay. Bracket, anything else you do?
What time does it feel to be?
Oh, well, I would know exactly what time it is.
Yeah, no, we'll do our time check on our watch. Take it,
Oliver, you will know the time to be approximately 7:49:53.
Approximately.
He doesn't have the seconds for him.
You can see the 53 seconds. I just don't have the milliseconds. So
7:09:53.
And you can see bracket from what you know, Conlon. It comes out into the same position where that would be on the watch.
All right, I assume Oliver would write this down so we begin to get a pattern of where all the hands are.
Yep.
Definitely telling time. Now we have to figure out what everything means, and then we can just know what time it is. Besides your innate knowledge.
Okay.
I would focus on getting the cart and stuff together. I'm not gonna yet drag the kids through the jar, mainly because Yamakowski has left, and now I'm just like, and now I'm in purgatory. Half of my party has left, and I'm supposed to leave. He's an ADHD holding pattern, just walking back and forth, waiting for his next task.
Well, here, I know you're playing with the kids not around, Zani with you next to you, Rocket. Hey, before you go, you can at least get a full stomach. Let me brew some. We're running a little low on supplies, enough to get over to the city, but I can still get some stew going.
Sure, or I guess people could eat at the food restaurant there, or the whatever it is, the thing. I point at the where Knock went.
I am sorry. I didn't mean to leave you and then make it so you can't do anything fun either.
Nah, it's fine.
I'll be quick as I can.
So, do you want to go over there and maybe get dinner? I have been cooking every night, so it might be a nice.
Let's take
break.
a night off. We're already.
She's literally like, I don't want to fucking cook anymore, guys.
You know what? Yeah, we're taking a night off, and we're about to shove them through a portal. So.
I'm a hero too.
Let's go get them food and make them unsuspicious when we go. Okay, guys.
Oliver, you want to come with?
Sure.
You're in the middle of casting Detect Magic in this moment. Do you want to end the ritual casting or wait until it's done?
How far along am I?
It's been a minute or two.
Probably about 5 minutes after everything to take out of the cart. So you're about halfway through.
You can join us when you're done.
Yeah, I will. I'll finish the spell and then join them after.
Keep an eye on the kids. And then Ilgan comes over and he sees you focusing. He's like, "What are you doing?"
When the kids come with us to get food?
So, do you want them to come?
Yes.
You guys said you were going to get something. So
No. We're going to bring them to go get food.
We're going to bring them the food.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to walk.
I like how everyone else but the DM knew what I meant.
This is persuasion of hey, look, we're giving you food. Nothing suspicious is gonna happen.
You totally don't have to go to the dentist tomorrow, or
I'm not giving a shot, and I'm not taking you to the doctor. No worries.
Ilgan was still kind of poking Oliver's shoulder at first while this was happening. You're like, "What are you doing?"
I'm literally gonna drag him as I walk, just grab him by the shirt, and be like, "Stop!"
What if he was casting Fireball and you fucking it up blew us all up? You ever think about that? No, you only think about yourself.
And then while you're pulling his arm, Urem comes up and kind of picks up his legs. Okay, come on, Ilgan, we're getting some food, and you're kind of wheelbarrowing
a kid.
with your younger brother with your younger self over to the next stall. So
We are
As you
already
do.
spectacle.
All right, so you guys shift over to there. Yamakasi, just for the sake of brevity, this gnome does have about 6 healings potions, regular ones that have brewed up. Sells them for 50 gold pieces a pop.
Okay, and the other place, the spell place.
Oh, right. Yes, sorry. I forgot you're going there first. Sorry, I introduced the potions thing first.
It's
so
okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No worries. And there's the gentleman there. You can see he has several spell scroll charms. Pie, Vicky. That are just posted off in the back. Mostly they do seem to be kind of like common first level spells that you can see.
Are
But
they there?
You're walking towards there.
Oh, okay.
At this point. You can see first level spells of a different variety, kind of like I was kind of saying to Illyria, if you didn't know what they were, you might think that hey, maybe they were just like some sort of like meaningful words or some sort of decoration, but you can definitely tell they're spell scrolls. You can find typically any first level spell that you want. There do seem to be protective spell charms that you can cast on objects to kind of give extra endurance to them. So those are not anything crazy magic level, but anything first level, and then some sort of protective charm spells for temporary buffs.
Okay, so then is there? I'm going to ask whoever's there if they have anything that they don't know what it is, like something they've never seen before or something that they don't know how to use. In particular, I'm trying to look for any displacement things. I'm trying to keep an eye out for Oliver.
Roll a persuasion check.
Sick. Because also, like, I know that wizards can do that, right? Like, I know that wizards can, what's it called? Like, fucking write shit in their spell book?
Yeah, transcribe spells, yeah.
Okay. That. Sorry, my thing went away for a second.
How dare you?
I'm trying my best. You said persuasion?
Yes.
21.
21.
21.
I mean, not anything that I don't know of. There's some kind of higher level spell scrolls I'm working on, but I'm keeping it on the down low. I got some sending scrolls that I've been kind of crafting, trying to up my my inventory. I also sell fine papers for any undercover wizards.
Okay.
And Illyria, this time you kind of walk up with coconut and raspberries in hand, and you can see Yamakasi talking to this man in front of a book shelf with fine papers on it.
Do I see anything like upon? I don't think that I walk up to Yamakowski and that I feel like if I see Yamakowski talking to the shopkeep, I'm gonna kind of observe, like the observant lady that she is.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice any areas on the shelf that look like not normal, or like he has anything hidden there, or anything that looks like he doesn't have out for display?
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Do they have a scroll of immovable object?
20.
Natural?
20. No, not natural.
Total.
Not natural, total.
You'll ask him if he has a scroll of immovable object?
I don't know. I thought you had said that was like a special different school or some shit that I'd have to like figure it out. Right? Because that's the Matt Mercer one. It's the gravity one.
Yeah. Not anything that he has of a movable object or any sort of Andrew, what is Andrew Dick?
Dunamancy.
What is that school again? Dunamancy.
Dunamancy.
No, he's like, no, I'm not that advanced. Like I said, I've only really got the basics. I'm starting to branch out. And Illyria, you can notice behind the bookshelf, kind of like hung onto the top. You can only catch it because of your high perception, but there seems to be different masks. You can't see the details, but masks kind of hung on the back of the bookshelf.
Okay.
But yeah, I sell fine paper. It's got most first level spells that I've gotten. Like I said, if you need any sending ones, I think they work.
I'm honestly, I don't think so. I appreciate you showing me what you had though. And like while I'm here, is there anything that you might be in need of?
Anything magical that you might have, I'd be willing to buy or trade. I'm staying under the radar, but I'm curious.
Can I do like a vibe check on it? Like I want to know. I'm thinking about offering him my wand of wonder to see what he would offer me for that. But I don't want to offer it to him if I think he's a narc or if I think he is like a squib. Does that make sense?
Roll an insight check.
I'm gonna add Blinky to this.
Okay. Loses an extra finger.
Actually, no, it's a nat 20 and a max for Blinky, so that's a.
You know, I feel like if you roll a nat 20 with Blinky, you should just get an extra finger.
It's growing out of like my cheek.
Yeah, inconvenient.
Well, this is weird.
I have a question.
Yeah.
While this is happening, can I sneak Ember Nettle out of my pouch and see if I can get him to like sneakily try to snag one of those masks for me?
Yeah.
I'd
Roll a stealth check with
no.
your stats.
I'm being a dupe. Oh no! Oh no! I'm a patsy.
Ooh. Okay, with what?
Your stealth.
Stealth.
You don't get advantage because it's not like you directly, but I'll let you use that for
23. I got a 20 and then
natural
3.
20.
Natural 20 and then 3.
You gotta announce that shit, Sam.
Holy crap!
Did you do?
Is
did
this
you
her
mark
first?
down?
Is this your first nat 20?
I don't
No,
think so.
that's her
This
fifth.
is my
Nice.
fifth.
Since you
Well,
joined
that
the
was like
game,
my third.
I've been keeping tabs. That's
Sure.
what I do.
Whatever you say.
Did you mark down
the nat 20 king? So
the nat one I got earlier?
yep, I got that.
So okay, so I rolled well.
Yep.
So I'm going to open my pouch and just kind of like whisper to Ember Nettle and say, "You see those right there? See if you can get me one quietly."
Okay. And Ember Nettle got it. And then out of the bag goes straight up and kind of floating above in the top of the tent, and then sneaks down behind the bookshelf.
Pause. While this is happening, I would like to walk up to Yamakowski as if I've just walked up and be like, "Hello, friend," and just start like kind of engaging with them so that there are two people occupying the shopkeeper's eyesight.
Okay, so what's my vibe of this dude? Also, I'm gonna say, "Oh, hey, have you met my friend?" And then I'm gonna like kind of gesture for him to give me his name.
He'll you get the vibe that this is a person in their middle age has started to, you know what? Screw the society. I'm going to learn a little bit about magic. I've always been curious. They do seem to have a genuine curiosity to the arts, though they don't seem too advanced. Very basic and rudimentary in their journey.
Okay, so yeah, what's his name?
Alexander.
What is it?
Alexander.
Okay. So, Illyria, have you met my friend Alexander? By the way, my name is Yamakowski. I'm going to.
I have not. Nice to meet you, Alexander.
Caught in your eyes.
She's gonna
Alexander,
kinda, like,
I like
them
the cut of
all.
your jib.
What?
And I pull out my wand of wonder out of like my sleeve. I'm just like, what would you offer me for this?
Kind of just stuck on your eyes for a second.
Well, I did.
I'm like pulling it out of my sleeve like a magician, and then I like put it away. You know what I mean? Like,
and then looks over. It was like, oh, what is it, my friend?
I think it's called a wand of wonder. Basically, you cast a random spell out of it. I have saved my own skin and the skin of my friends a couple of times with this very interesting wand. I think
I've heard of these before. They've got a really chaotic nature to them, don't they?
kind of suits me.
Well,
My
if
friends
you're
and I
willing
are crossing the bridge in the morning, and I'm about to go and try to buy some potions. So
if you're willing to part with it, I mean, thinks about it for a second. I could probably learn a lot with that. I can probably get you like 300 gold pieces.
ooh.
Haggle.
Yeah, can I ask, like, is there anything more that you can offer than that? I mean, I think I got hold on, out of character. Is this the one that I stole out of Dai Hanada's cache, like the magic cache? Is that where this one came from?
Think? It's been a while.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, just make it their
I don't
problem.
think and like the worst part
You'd be
is
getting rid of
300 is
evidence.
exactly what's that?
You'd be getting rid of evidence.
Nah, whatever. I don't give a shit
It's
about
not
that.
like it has his name carved into it. Like,
Also, he's
That is
dead.
Also, keep in mind, if you get money now, we are going to a city with many more markets for you to use that money to get other items.
Well, to be fair, I already have about 450 gold, which is like separately, but like I really like the Wand of Wonder, and I want to do my own research.
I could probably throw in like maybe two. Actually, hold on. Roll a persuasion check if you're asking for what more stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna also add Blinky to this. Ooh, fuck yeah, another nat 20.
Oh, fuck, that is 3 nat 20s.
What?
1, 2, 3.
We're having a good time.
That is a 30 total, just so you know.
It's always the fucking sessions where it's like no combat and everything. Combat, you guys roll shit. And it's like the role play stuff that
Yamakasi does very well speaking to people, even considering that I don't have words at the time.
I could probably throw in maybe like 3 or 4 first level spell scrolls too.
wow.
Okay, so before I oh, I love that. I do. Hold on. So
I love Yamakasi bargaining, just like, shit, what do I want to do? Like,
I have so many options.
Actually are like,
All right. So first off, do you have any contacts in the city?
Not now. No, I'm kind of working my way up.
Okay. I really do like the cut of this guy's jib. You know what? I have the choice of what you said 4? How many did you say?
He said 3 to 4. He said 3 or 4. Kind of put out there like he didn't want to do 4, but like he'd be willing to.
Well, I have a wizard friend of mine. Instead of shoot. Shit. I don't know what Oliver will want is the kind of the problem that I'm having at this exact second. Tell you what. I will trade you I'll sell you the Wand of Wonder for the 300. And instead of you giving me any of your spell scrolls right now, if you figure out something groundbreaking or figure out how to replicate this item, like sell it back to me at a premium or something. You know what I mean? Like I'm also interested in doing magic research, and gizmos are a cool thing, but like I like the cut of your jib, friend. And everyone needs a place to start.
Yeah, absolutely. You said your name was Yamakowski?
Yep.
I'll send you a letter if I crack the code on this one.
Yeah, and also like no biggie. If I go bite the big one in the city, like you're cut off the hook. All right, so
Not, okay.
Did he say I hope not?
Kind of hope you don't die, but you know.
Me too. I mean, honestly, fingers crossed. Okay, so I'm gonna.
What is Ember Nettle doing at this point?
Ember Nettle, you grabbed what it was and seems to be making themselves scarce, kind of floating above in the heights of the tent.
Okay. At this point, can I just kind of like very subtly make eye contact with Yamakowski and just kind of like flip my eyes up and then like look back at the ground, kind of trying to show him what I'm looking at?
Yamakowski, roll a insight check.
Okay. Okay, so it's insight is okay, so 18 plus 8 plus 4.
So 30.
30. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
When you rolled, you remember when Nock hit a 30 with a bardic inspiration, and we were like, "Oh my god, a 30!"
Yep. And everybody was pissed that I rolled a 30.
This is called the power of friendship, Ryan.
Yamakowski, you're able to kind of get the vibe that Illyria is trying to get you to like look up, and you see Ember Nettle kind of circling around the top, and you see also as you kind of eye up there, Ember Nettle seems to have 3 masks dangling from the hook of their skeletal form that all seem to have. They look like fox carvings from like the nose up.
Oh my.
Okay, so I'm gonna pointedly make eye contact with Illyria and I'm gonna be like, you owe me. Fuck. Like, holy shit, I'm a patsy! I've never been a patsy! I'm usually the one fucking doing this shit!
She's just kind of
as a distraction without my knowledge.
I can't wait for you to steal something to be the patsy.
I'm not even remotely concerned by what's happening, but she just kind of like smirks at Yamakowski, and then she's gonna look at Alexander. Is his name?
Yes.
Okay, she's gonna look at Alexander and say, Alexander, do you have any spells catered to druids?
Oh wait, before Alexander answers, can I sell my thing and then go and buy?
Yeah,
300 gold pieces.
Okay, I'm gonna go and buy the tentacle thingy thing, and then I'm gonna go buy potions.
Okay, tentacle thing was 500 gold pieces, and 6 potions of healing, all 50 gold each, so that would be 300, so it would be a total of 800 gold pieces.
And he's giving me 300 for this thing now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to buy the rod, which was 5, and then I will have 247, so I will buy 3 potions.
Cool. Okay. All right, so you're able to get that. Alexander will let you know. Yeah, I mean, most first level druid spells that I do have spell scrolls for, like, he starts thinking like Bless, Animal Friendship, Charm Person, Color Spray. Most druid spells first level that I've been able to replicate.
So he has color spell?
Color Spray.
Color spray. What is color spray?
Color Spray is a dazzling array of flashing colored lights spring from your hand, and total rolling 60.
It's a distraction spell, if I'm not
Yeah, it says
mistaken.
it's a panic button to escape or hide. Force multiplier to give advantage for the entire party against your targets.
Yeah, they can blind creatures.
Cool.
Got Fairy Fire, Featherfall, Fog Cloud, Goodberry, most of them Healing Word as well, Inflict Wounds, bunch of them.
Okay. Do you take donations, Alexander?
Donations? Like, I mean, most of the time it's trade.
My friend is very impressed with you. I'm very impressed with you as well. I'd like to leave you with something.
A crippling debt.
Shoot some in the chest.
Okay. She is going to leave Alexander with 2 of the spell scrolls that she got from the original chest in the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Please hold. Carry on, Yamakowski, if you have something you'd like to do.
After you get the potions, what are you doing?
Did I also? So yeah, once I go and buy the potions, I'm gonna set aside my 600-ish gold pieces so I can go and buy this rod thing, whatever it is.
Yep. It's almost like a little tentacle statue that there's a command word of there's a command word that can go off. You'll have to identify it to get the word of it, and it can be used basically from what they described as almost like a little defense statue.
Mm-hmm. Is it an item that exists yet?
No.
Okay. Does it require
We'll craft that in D&D Beyond together, buddy.
Yep. I'll add a custom item for now.
I'm going to leave him with Longstrider. So I'm going to delete that from my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to leave him with Expeditious Retreat.
You put him down the guy. He's like, I mean, are you sure? I mean, I can buy them off if you. I feel. I mean, just want to give them, sure, but I feel bad. Like, what did I ever do for you?
You were kind to my friend.
Oh
Thank
my
you for your
god.
And then she just kind of looks at you and smiles and goes, I'll meet you back at the cart. And she's gonna leave. And
I'm gonna literally. Oh wait, I'm already doing other things at this point, I guess.
I'll say that happened, and then you diverted off to go get that stuff as Illyria headed to the cart.
Cool. I'm literally gonna mumble about how I'm fucking famished and I need to go find some seafood.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Illyria, you head off to the cart. Yamakowski, you go get your items quickly before you head back over towards the cart. All right, back over at the cart. This Turfolk, who is
Turfolk. We're calling them a Turfolk.
I can't wait for Yamakowski to meet this person.
Oh, don't worry, Callum. I made them with you in mind. So
I know.
So this gentleman ends up coming up and putting a plate of Warriors catfish right in front of you, well cooked, up the temperature to the point where you don't even see like a fire cooking in his hut at all. So you're like, how do you cook this? But It smells and looks great.
That's awesome. I will enjoy this, and then I'm also gonna ask him if he can wrap up a raw one for me for my owl.
Yeah, of course. So, for one cooked and one raw, we can go for 6 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll let me look at my inventory. Okay,
I like
I'll
the
toss it.
idea.
I also have 4 silver. I'm just gonna toss that on top.
Appreciate it. And as you get the plate, Bracket and Zani approach over with the kids as well.
Oh, hey.
Yamakasi, real quick before we.
I just love the idea of a fisher wizard who knows like gentle repose and other fucking like good berry to bait the line and stuff, and like I love the idea of that.
As I'm talking to this turkey man, I'm gonna ask this guy, because obviously he gets good game. Do you hunt yourself, or do you have somebody go grab it for you?
I'm a one-man show. I'm only open here for a couple of days, and then I'm out fishing and hunting myself.
Nice. Where do you hunt around these parts?
Up over into the grasslands is where most of my land game is, but I have a way down to the crater as well too, where I spent a couple days fishing.
And the what are they called? Oh my god. The Gandits don't give you any. They don't give you a hard time up there.
They've never been able to catch me.
Where do you get your hunting supplies around here? Is there a shop out in the market that sells stuff?
And no standard one, but they come and go. So whenever I need new equipment, there's usually somebody around here I can get my stuff.
Okay, I'm just curious, as you can probably tell by my everything.
Yeah, you can definitely find some hunting supplies around here. Just do a lap around the corner. You should be able to find what you're looking for.
Okay.
And welcome, other guests. My name's Agristol. This is Agristol's Agredo Hot and Cold Corner.
Oh, fantastic.
Sounded like rain for a second there.
I wasn't trying to.
It's literally Foghorn Leghorn if Foghorn Leghorn was sexy.
No, some people do find Foghorn Leghorn sexy. It's not me, but there are people
He's
on this
Foghorn
planet.
Leghorn.
Well, what can I get? What can I get the lot of you? I got the best mix of the stallion game, both in the fields and in the crater.
Does a lot of you mean we've all walked in here?
No, so far it's just
The
Bracket,
cart
Zombie,
group.
and the kids.
Ah, gotcha.
You guys are on your way over, I assume, but...
Wait, you guys split the party. I'm having to, okay, this person's
Yep.
here. This person's
I saw it as Yamakasi jumped off, I was like, fuck.
I would have spent my entire time ogling over this man if I had just gone the other way.
So we got some Shade Shower Salmon, Calderath Cod, Ladrisian Trout, Warriors Catfish, Craters Bass, Kitty's Angelfish, Telerian Tuna, and Halassian Current Flounder, and Edge Eels. Also, for people who don't like the seafood and the stuff on the land, we got Mastiff Meatballs, Roast Wolf Wings, Fox Strips, Venison, Steaks, Chicken and Beef, and I got Mountain Goat Gallbladder that goes with each meal.
Do not think we didn't notice that you said Mastiff Meatballs?
Yep.
Yeah, I would have thought, I was like, oh. Our regular ground mammal meat is a way less appetizing group of mammals.
This turkey doesn't discriminate.
I understand that. He's like, I understand why you guys keep dogs.
It's like one of those places that's like it's like roadkill.
Yeah.
Mastiffs are a common creature out in the grasslands. That's why a lot
That's
of the
true.
gamers have them as companions. So
It's true.
I want your best burger.
copy. All right, yeah, I can get a burger cooking for you. What about you? What about you and Zani? Just be like, those roast wolf wings sound interesting. I'd love to try that. And you said mountain goat gallbladder? I was like, yeah, it's the garnish that everybody's talking about here.
Brackett literally looking and see if there's other people in this establishment at all.
No, you guys are the only people right now. It's just the front stand where it's served. So this guy, at least for everything was clean. So at least for the past 20 minutes or so, has not had anybody coming over yet.
Brackett is now just kind of head on a swivel watching if people are walking towards this area at all.
Listen, there's some slow spells every once in a while, but I'm one of the only places that stays here. I mean, I'm only open 2 days a week, but at least you know I'm here.
I love this guy.
So he'll get that. He'll get the roast wolf foot. What about for you, youngins? Urem will be like,
chicken tenders.
They don't know what those are yet. We have not broken them in that type of way. They at least lived on the street in Ladris for a bit.
Urem will ask for some fox strips for him, Hope, and Ilgin to all share together. So like, all right. So burger, roast wolf wings, and some fox strips. So all those together can come to about 6 gold pieces.
You know, it would be so funny if literally all of that was just chicken.
Yeah, he's been lying.
And he's just lying.
He's just
It's
a chicken
all
farmer.
chicken.
Everything's chicken. Even the fish is chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, turkey.
Yeah. He's just killing his own children to serve us.
Oh, what the fuck?
All
Oh
right.
no, that's so dark.
He'll go off into the back to start cooking those. Oliver, as you are left alone at the cart, detect magic goes off, and you can tell that there's there definitely is magic coming from the tent. One particular, there seems to be some sort of trapping charm that you can kind of get a feel off of.
Interesting. Okay. And there's just a guy meditating outside the tent and humming.
And mumbling, and he's inside the tent, but it's kind of forward-facing entrance is open, so you can kind of tell he's sitting there, and he's just mumbling. You're not close enough to really like make out the words, but I mean, you can try to eavesdrop. You can try to get closer.
Can you read lips from a distance?
That's a specific feat.
The one that he has?
No, it's observant.
Yeah. I don't have the observant feat.
Okay, right. You have keen mind.
Yes. I will try and eavesdrop.
All right, roll a perception check.
Ooh, that's a 4. Wait. Perception?
Mm-hmm.
6. Sorry, 6.
So much better.
You'll occasionally hear just every once in a while, like, waiting around, wrong intel. I know. And just no real kind of like cohesive words.
I want to intrude on this guy's piece.
Be bold.
What?
Be bold, Andrew.
Grab him over. What you doing, bitch?
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I will peek into this gentleman's tent.
Yes.
So you literally like walk up to it and he's right there, or like what? How are you peeking into his tent? Are you like doing a long walk along just to kind of see as a distance, like you're just walking by and seeing what's in there?
At first, yes, it will be at a distance, but I will slowly make my way closer in full view of the doorway.
Like a shark getting closer. Or just doing like a lap, and then you just come into frame a little closer and a little closer and a little closer. Until he's finally like, "Can I help you?" That totally screams how Oliver would make a friend.
As you walk past, trying to seem discreet, there seems to be a Triton man in there, blonde hair, kind of parted off to the side, and he seems to be just kind of hunched over. And you don't see anybody else in there, but he keeps on like kind of like turning and twisting and mumbling a little bit.
I will approach the doorway to the tent.
And as you get closer, he looks up and you're like, hold on. Can I help you?
Yes, sorry. I apologies for intruding. I couldn't. We have our camp set up nearby, and I couldn't quite help overhear you mumbling, and I was a bit concerned that you might be in trouble. So I was wondering what.
Oh, no, I'm not in trouble. No, just companions, you know.
Hey, what are you talking about in there? I can't really make it out. Can you say it louder?
Companions? He said companions?
Yeah.
Mm.
But I'm not selling anything. I'm just a traveler. I've been waiting to see if anybody passes by.
Well, I am somebody,
I'm passing by.
and I am passing by.
Not anybody. I'm looking for a specific person. I'm a bounty hunter.
Who are you looking for?
There's this vampire, Naresh Vipilmer, I'm looking for.
I fucking knew it! I knew it!
I'm
Oh God, I hate him.
I'm gonna go kill David tonight.
Do I? Well,
Damien.
It's David. I don't care. Fuck him.
What was it say? Does that name mean anything to me?
No.
And Conlon and Asia back in the day were just like, his name's David, okay? It's
Yeah,
David.
fuck this guy. We don't respect him.
Has Oliver heard that name before?
No, this person has never been.
Wait. Wouldn't it be funny if you made best friends with him? Because no one else likes him.
Have you ever heard of this gentleman before? I've been told he was supposed to be heading down this direction with his friends, but I haven't seen any of them yet.
Well, I can't say I've heard that name before, so.
Oh boy.
Apologies.
A
vampire, you say?
Yeah, there's a family up north that says put a pretty high bounty on his head.
Has he done something?
Kind of a mix of an archaeologist, but also a bounty hunter. Travel around, see what coin I can getting some people.
Interesting combo of occupations.
He's a archaeologist and a bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm.
He's so close to Indiana Jones.
He is Indiana Jones in terms of character writing.
Oh, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna. I've been here for 6 days now, and no sign of him. So
6 days. Oh my god.
We've distracted him so long. We're the worst.
But I mean, you offering company?
Well, I do have my own journey to go on. Headed back into the city.
Oh, I have no interest in this. If Naresh hasn't traveled down through here, then maybe they went north. He went north towards the mountains. I'll probably head back in that direction tomorrow morning.
Ask him how much the bounty is. I want to know how much I'm worth.
Yeah, I highly doubt vampire would be headed into this city when I wouldn't be the best place for one to be. Would you mind if I asked how much the bounty is offering?
I don't know. I don't want to add any competition on that. Bounty's mine.
You have no fear, sir. I have no interest in pursuing a bounty on a vampire.
Roll a persuasion check.
This is gonna go so well with what I have planned.
That's cocked.
I can't wait till we walk back over as a group, and he goes,
Persuasion?
"Snub!"
Persuasion? That is an 8.
8. Well, it's not. Let's just say it's not chump change, but
Fair enough. Fair enough.
anyways, you ever run into the fellow? Let me know. My name is Damien Darkcross. Write me a letter.
Damien Darkcross. Keep that in mind. Thank you, sir. Safe travels.
Where are me and Yamakowski?
So yours took a couple longer minutes than Oliver's 5 minutes left of doing the casting on here. So as Oliver's walking back towards his friends, you guys are starting to all convene on that area.
And
as well, too.
I left first, correct?
Yes, because Yamakowski had to go get some potions, so he'll be like a minute behind you.
Okay, I'm going to kind of. I was gunning in the direction of our camp, and then I'm going to reach into my bag, fiddle with some of my potions, and I'm going to pull out one that looks like it has a weird skin kind of floating in it, and the skin is changing color based on what it makes contact with. So like at first it's touching my bag, so it looks like the color of my bag, and then I take it out and the skin changes and it looks like my skin. And I'm kind of like looking at it like this and smirking, and I'm waiting for Yamakowski to walk closer.
Okay.
Okay, so how far?
So are you kind of waiting in his face?
Yeah, I'm waiting so that Yamakowski can catch up with me.
Cool. Takes about a minute, and then you'll see Yamakowski coming down with potions and a tentacle statue in tow.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, look at this neat thing I found. That I don't know. It was just kind of speaking to me, or maybe I guess the starfish were speaking to me.
I see that, friend. I'm partial to tentacles myself. And then she's gonna be like,
Don't ever wink at me ever again, Yamakowski.
I think I acquired some interesting items myself.
Yeah, I saw that. I really hope that that guy doesn't expect that we did that. But I guess I'm not really one to talk. What are they? Do you know?
I don't know yet, but I can tell he was trying to conceal them, so I think it's the best he had at the present time. Speaking
Can
of
I have one? If they're all the same?
We'll figure out what they are, and yeah, I'd be willing to share. But first, since I involved you in my mischief, do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you trust me?
I would say so. She's gonna reach up to the bottle and uncork it, and she's just gonna say, "Breathe in," and she just blows this like mist that comes out with the skin kind of floating in it into your face.
Okay.
She's gonna give you some extreme drugs one day, and like you're not gonna be ready for it.
Yeah, Cassie's like, I said yes to so many things in the past 2 weeks. Bring it on.
Right? It's like you're like, do you trust me? And I'm like, yeah. And you're like, okay, breathe in. And I'm like, this isn't the worst thing that's happened to me today. I don't think. This is fine. Like, whatever.
Do you breathe in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Deep inhale. So I'm going to describe what it does. So this is a glamour potion. So when inhaled, the potion physically shape shifts your form. I've given you about, I'd say, a quarter of the bottle. So it's going to last about 12 hours. And it's not going to change anything about your traits. You still have the same abilities that you do everything. It just changes your physical form into something random because she doesn't want you to look the same as her friend at the cart that she just stole masks at. So you're going to look different for the next like 12 hours, but it's fine. DM, what does he look like? Because I feel like that's up to you.
Is it just completely random?
It's completely random. He could look like male, female, any.
Will it supersede if I cast Disguise Self on myself? Because I can do that at will.
It's
Will it
like,
what?
is there? Oh.
What's your question?
I can cast Disguise Self at will because
Mhm.
I'm a warlock. Will this be overwritten by that, or will I? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like it's more fun if you just
like if
look
it
like this.
randomizes my appearance to look like really gross, can I make myself look less gross, or am I just going to be gross for a few hours?
No, it's a pretty uncommon potion. Brian and I have rated them based on, let's see. We have different levels. So we have commons, uncommons, rares, very rare, and advanced potions. This is a mid-level, so it's uncommon. So I don't think you'd be able to override it, but it is temporary. So however you look is how you're going to appear for a hot minute. It's about 12 hours, give or take. So it could be slightly less, or it could be like a little bit more. But
Yamakowski, your form turns into that of roughly the same size as you, so shorter than this race usually ends up being, but a brown-haired female wood elf.
Okay,
lovely.
fair enough.
Aw. So, I can Knock get back at this moment and just be like, "Oh, hi, hi, Lyria. Hi. I don't."
Well, are
So
you still eating, right?
you are still eating. They are.
Yeah, I
they
know.
are
I'm
still
just
walking
joking.
back over to that.
We're
area.
probably going to join you in a minute, though, because the next thing
I'm
I
just
was
really
gonna do-
curious who this is gonna be.
I am going to wink at Yamakowski and say, "Come on, beautiful, let's go find our friends."
Do I still sound like myself, or is
No.
it changing my?
It changes your voice.
Okay, cool.
You should
Do
pick
I
a new
know what I
name.
look like?
Oh my god!
I
you're
would
so
say
right.
yes. You can. You still know how like what you are, but physically looking at yourself down, you can see the glamour. You can see through it because you know it's an illusion, but you can also kind of see like the outline of it.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so
Yeah,
Oliver
I'm
joins
starving.
over at the stall first. Wow, we got even more people coming over. You guys are drawing a crowd.
Oh, there you guys. I've been looking for you.
Hey.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
like,
everybody
like-
else is out here. So Bracket, Zani, and the kids. He's got the plate for all of you with your meals.
oh, except that I smell the seafood and I'm like, oh man, I'm starving.
Yamakowski, you do smell it in this moment too, as
Did
you
we
and
walk
Illyria.
in?
You got about a minute left before the walk, so this is going to
So,
happen.
Okay, I'm gonna look at her now, and say, "What would you like me to call you?"
Still Yamakowski. I don't. I don't know.
For the sake of blending in, considering you just told that shopkeep your name, we might want to give you a nickname for the time being. Up to you though.
What is does Andrish have any siblings?
Andy?
Yeah.
Andy has no siblings.
What's Andy's mom's name?
Oh my god.
Trying to dig into the notes.
I have
Someone who's like an elven woman who I know of.
You're right. Fiona.
All right, I'll be Fiona for tonight.
And then she's just gonna say, "Fiona, it is. Are you hungry?"
I'm very hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna go and eat
seafood.
Yep. I already told you we're getting food. I know. I told you. Are my fingers still weird looking, or are they covered up too?
So the glamour hides that, so you can see it through the glamour, but you have 5 illusory fingers.
Cool.
I'm gonna walk up behind Knock and not sneakily, so I think you probably sense me.
But before that happens,
Yeah.
there's about a minute as Oliver got there as well
okay.
first.
Yep.
So
yeah,
the
I was gonna sneak out and just feed Vane the raw fish, so I don't just hang on to a raw fish for a while.
As you go
Am I
to
still
Oliver
wearing-
takes his place. Well, what can I get for you, fine sir? We got the best stallion game, both in the fields and in the crater. Oliver.
What did you say?
Well, what can I get for you, fine sir? We got the best game in Zista, both in the fields and in the crater.
Game, huh? Well, I can't say I'm in the market for any animal
Fish and meat.
carcasses.
Fish and meat of any kind.
It's a restaurant.
Second time we've been confused by game. A+ party. I'm so proud of
I don't
you.
know why everyone.
I didn't. I
got it immediately.
I wasn't confused by it.
I know, but
What?
you're I understand your phrasing. Sorry, continue.
I can't say I'm interested in any game at the moment, but I appreciate the offer.
Okay. All right. Well, if you change your mind, got plenty of stuff, but you can join your friends as they eat if you'd like. Where are you guys
Appreciate
heading? Where are you all heading to?
Oh well, we're headed into the
Zista.
city actually.
Might be a little bit hard to get there nowadays.
That's exactly why we're going.
Because it's hard?
No, not necessarily because it's hard, but it's my home at least, and we're trying to do what we can to save it.
Well, all the power to you. If you need something to kind of fill you up before you go,
Appreciate it.
got the best game in all of Zista.
Oh my god, you're really trying to sell it.
He needs to push it to the back of the merchant's corner, okay?
I mean, fair, but like the guy doesn't want any. Move on.
All right, Knock, you're able to go over to Vane, who stayed at the cart over there, to give the fish. And for the 1st moment, too, you also see next to where you guys are seeing a tent, and you hear a mumbling coming from the tent over there.
Weird.
Yeah, I already went over there. Wait, hold on. It's Knock with me right now.
Knock headed back over to the cart to feed Vane. So
Okay.
Can I try to hear what this guy's saying?
roll a perception check.
Okay, cool. I don't know that this has already been done. I didn't roll good. Oh. It's an 8.
That's what Oliver rolled too, I believe.
Yeah, I did roll an 8.
You're heading to the peaks. Maybe find them.
Okay. Can I stealth like around the back of the tent to try to peek in from like the other side?
If you got over to the corner, you'd be able to see where it's kind of pitched in there. You can maybe pull the cloth around, roll a stealth check.
Okay. That's so much better. That's a 25.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, like for Vane to stay by, and you kind of sneak over towards the wall and kind of creep over there. And you can see the back of the head of a Triton gentleman. Blonde hair, kind of tall demeanor, and kind of just like almost like Twitch talking to himself over his shoulder, though nobody else seems to be in the tent. Inside the tent's just basic things, a bedroll, got his supplies. You can see he does have a spear as well as a lance that kind of are put up to the side. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
You haven't seen him from behind, and it's been a while, so like it's not going to be a hard DC, but want to see if you recognize
That's
him.
the last time we saw me
much
flashbang.
Actually, I was the only one who wasn't blinded.
Okay, well that's fair.
So that is a 21.
Knock, this seems to be the bounty hunter that was hunting Naresh as you guys left Warrior's Rest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then,
Camped out right next to you guys. I want you guys to know too, you chose this spot. I gave 3 other locations you could have been in. So
We wanted the secluded private one, and he
Yeah,
fucking.
Knock is just kind of like.
Hey, he's a
thinking,
good
like,
bounty
of
hunter then.
course.
He
Of
knew where we'd
course
hang
I
out.
picked the one right next to him.
this is also the person you saw, and it flashes in your head for a second, that moment where you saw Naresh bite into this person, and
Yeah.
the mixed feelings you got in that moment as well.
Man.
Did I smite him blind?
Yep.
Yeah, Knock is a little torn here. I don't want to do something super illegal, but I also kind of want to kill this guy.
Knock understood the assignment.
You know what I think
Both
I'll
of Knock's
do?
little angels and devils are saying, we should kill him. And you're like, whoa, 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 guys, why are you both saying it? Why are you...
Let me look at my inventory and see if I have anything that's like, I don't know.
Just boom arrow him to the chest.
I mean, that's a little suspicious.
Arrow right to the chest. Did you say a boom arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have one of those. Oh, you know
Just-
what I do have? I have the death arrow.
What is
That
a
would-
death arrow? Wait, wait, what? What is a death arrow?
I don't know what it does. Knock hasn't tried it yet.
It's just
So I don't-
like if it's just an insta kill arrow, that'd be fucking.
That's a decay arrow.
Oh, I
It's
thought
a
you said.
decay arrow.
Oh, I thought you said.
I did say
death
death.
arrow.
I did say death.
Yeah,
Okay.
1-hit KO arrow. Just
Insta kill anything.
Put that in
no,
the
it's
quiver
just like
and...
it does. It does like it does I actually do have it like identified.
Does
at
like
this point.
necrotic damage or something like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it does necrotic.
It's like One Punch Man except with arrows.
Yeah, just-
1d12.
Ah.
necrotic.
Ow, 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 ow.
I don't want to start a fight when nobody else is near me. I know better than that.
I think you would scurry back to immediately be like, oh, fuck, guys, Damien's fucking here.
You know
The
what?
funny
Do I
thing
have
is,
the
he only knows out of the party Knock and Bracket. So
I have the alarm torches, right?
Yep.
Can I set them up around his side of the tent that's near ours so that if he crosses that area, I'm
He's
notified?
gonna be baffled for why the alarm torches go off, and he's like, I was just going to see Oliver.
Hmm.
yeah, they
My
do
good
have like
friend.
I believe they're like a 15-foot radius, so like he might be continuously in there. But you can set it so like, hey, if his movement's moving,
If he
into
goes,
the tent,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
you can
cool.
set up the alarm
I will
torch.
do that. And then I will quietly. Mhm.
As you're doing that, you will notice that he does seem to like, hey, almost kind of like close the front of the tent, and seems like he might be turning in for the night.
So I can kill him while he's sleeping. Cool. Just kidding. I won't actually.
That's your birthday hunt. Is this guy's fucking hide?
Walking in and punching a sword into his chest.
You
That was
walk back into
super
camp
not
with
Knock.
skin over your shoulders.
Easy skill.
Yeah, Knock's
Transform
not
back
in
into your
front.
real
No, you gotta
things again.
Dexter him. You gotta tape him to a table.
I'm gonna go over to my friends. And I'm gonna quietly slink away, and I'm going to go over to my friends, and I'm going to say, we might have a problem.
And pause there because your friends have increased to Illyria and Yamakasi as well too.
Oh, except it's not Yamakasi, it's a
Yeah, my name is Fiona.
Yeah. Which let's take a quick 5-minute break or so.
Sounds
'Cause I'm not
good.
sure where Sam is real quick. We'll go to a 5-minute break and come back in a few minutes to see how this continues.
I have a
Thanks,
question.
Freak.
What's up?
Before we do break,
Yep.
am I still wearing the same clothes?
you were wearing the clothes, but the design of the clothes match the new appearance.
Okay.
So you
So
don't
it
you
looks
don't
like
have Daunty
this-
on your hand.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look like this wood elf lady is wearing Yamakasi's clothes.
No.
Cool.
Cool. All right,
Okay.
we'll be right back.
They can hear me.
Hello. All right, so as Nock sets up the alarm torches around the site and Damien heads to bed, Oliver,
Fuck
Brackett,
Damien.
Kids, and Zani are finishing up their meals or working on them at the seafood and game little stall. And Illyria, you and Yamakasi for the first time see this stall as you are approaching for the first time the area that you guys rented out. This turkey-shaped stall that is pressed up against the mountainside, and you see your friends sitting at the bar stool. Everybody except Nock sharing a meal, while you look to your side and you see Nock putting the alarm torches in the ground at the stall right next to it.
I take note
Illyria
of
and
not doing
Fiona,
that.
what do you do?
I mean, I feel like at this point you're gonna smell the seafood, right?
Yamakasi 100% smells that seafood.
Okay.
Yeah, I take note of not doing that, but I'm just gonna go burst through the door. I'm picturing saloon doors. Yeah.
There's no doors. It's just a little stall with some bar stools, so you can come up to like the bar stool, the stall, and just like.
Yeah, you knock one of the stools over, like, hey, what's up? I'm your.
Well, also, can you explain to Yamakasi again what this person looks like? Who is there?
Yeah. So this seems to be a somewhat more evolved turkey that you've never seen this race before. They have the face and kind of body physique of a turkey, but slightly longer legs. They seem to be about 4 feet tall. It's got a red colored face with a blue streak across the left eye and a snoot that dangles 3 inches past the tip of his beak. He's got brown eyes, black pupils that complement a black top hat on top of his head. He's got a black vest on with a white ascot and blue dagger-shaped symbols across it.
And you were a bird person, and now you're an elf.
And
that's what I
Brackett,
thought.
Donnie, Oliver, and the kids don't recognize this short elven woman that comes up to the area.
I know, I literally get way too close to everyone, and I'm just like, hey guys. I clock that this person looks the way, and I'm like your hat, man.
Hey, what can I get you, ma'am?
I'm like, oh, what's on the menu?
This is Agristall's a Grado Hot and Cold Corner. Got the best mixes of stallion game, and both in the fields and the crater. So seafood, meat of all sorts and kinds. What are you in the mood for?
Seafood, definitely.
Food! You hear in your head shout it out.
I'm literally like, I know. It's seafood, please, actually. Thank you.
Well,
do I
plenty of options.
Do you have anything from the South Sea? Is that where I'm from?
Nothing from the seas past the Stallion Kingdom. I haven't branched out that far since I've traveled to this kingdom. But
Then-
if you want to go further south, I got some Kitty's angelfish, Tellurian tuna. We got the Halassian current flounder and some edge eels.
Some of all of that, please.
All of it. Okay.
I'm very hungry. Yes! Got quite the appetite. And
I think we're all staring at this being who's like, all of it. All of it.
And then Illyria walks up behind as Agristall goes into the back to start cooking up this meal.
I'm gonna go clue Brackett in immediately because Brackett is the closest adult that we are approaching in the area, and I'm just gonna kind of like lean on his shoulder and be like, that's
Hovering.
Fiona, it's actually Yamakowski, just go with it.
Okay, more flowing, more going.
And a minute later, you walk up after setting the alarm torches. And the party's back together! Oh my god!
This is our fastest of time getting back together as a party. Only 2 hours.
I get there and I say, guys, I think we kind of have a problem.
Oh, God.
Oh, hi. I say to the new lady that I don't know.
Hey, Knock, I found 3 potions.
I'm just.
And this neat thing, and I hold up my tentacle statue.
Oh, hi.
This elven woman with brown hair holds up potions in a tentacle statue in a way that you're like, wow, this is Yamakowski.
Yeah, I think the tentacle statue is what does it. Okay, I'm gonna pull Bracket aside.
Okay. Oh, I will pause for my burger and be like,
I'm sorry. I know this is your first burger in like a week.
Are you done with this?
No.
No. You remember? It was less than a week ago.
Yeah, well, it's a week ago for us as characters.
It was
a little over a week ago now. You guys have actually had decent travel time.
Okay, it was a little over a week ago. Do you remember when we were leaving Warriors Rest and a certain Triton individual came up and started to attack us?
Well, I don't remember him much because he blinded me, but I remember hitting his ass. That David, right? David? That asshole David?
Damien. Oh
David.
My God, his name is Damien.
David.
He is in the tent next to our camp.
Okay. Does he know we're here?
Not yet.
So he was the guy who was mumbling?
Alarm torches up.
That's good.
Yeah, he was super weird. I'm wondering if maybe he has those little ladies.
Oh, yeah, if they're going to be here in the... That would be bad.
Maybe that's who he's talking to. Like, maybe they're invisible. They're like...
I thought Knock was trying to say consciences, like those little, the devil and angel on your shoulders. I was
No, the little sprites that he summoned last time that we had to fight against. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember. I remember that now. I just... it was the...
yeah, that's fair.
That's what my conscience...
So here's the thing. He said something about peaks. I'm worried that he might be heading north.
So we need to send the other direction.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if we could get him on like a ship going the wrong way, or if we could
break his ankles,
send him into the grasslands for the Gandits to fuck up, or just something.
We should write him as Naresh. Write him a letter as Naresh. Naresh would taunt him.
Think that he's gonna buy that?
He doesn't know what Naresh's handwriting looks like. And Naresh is willing to taunt him.
I know I'm not here, but we could also leave the Gandit passkey thing to send him off to the grasslands. Like, let him see one of you guys and then give him a clue.
I want him to...
We can send him to those dangerous mountains, saying Naresh went to go look for something there.
I have an idea. I could get him to follow me.
What do you mean? In terms of, like, having him just follow you around here? Or
make him think that I don't see him. Have him follow me into the mountains, and then we...
I don't think we need to kill him. Not that I dislike him that much.
I'll just take him on a long walk and then fucking execute him.
Like, that's one more thing we would have to do tonight. On top of, you know...
You're not in that
we probably shouldn't. We probably shouldn't murder anybody in front of the children, huh?
Not right now. I think we just send him on a wild goose chase. That can buy us weeks, months even. If he
You
becomes
guys
a
could
problem
send him
after that,
to-
we deal with him.
Where was the creepy vampire lady that you guys found?
Warrior's Rest.
Yeah, he was always in there.
Warriors Rest.
To get eaten by that bitch.
Sam and then Oliver.
Well, first I have a question. Obviously, my character has never met this person before, so this character Damien recognizes Knock and Bracket, and obviously Naresh's form
Would recognize
them if he saw them. Does he recognize Oliver or me?
Nope. Well, you wouldn't know that, but Oliver has talked to Damien, and he's never.
I'm working on it. Don't worry about it. In the background, that part.
Which, by the way, as you approach the area, and Mikowski's there, Oliver and Zani. Zani will look over to Oliver and be like, "Hey, did you find anything useful after your ritual went off?"
There's a trapping magic emanating from his tent.
Trapping magic.
Yeah.
Oh. Something we should be worried about. And you're here for this conversation.
I don't think so. He said he's hunting someone named Naresh.
Group of people who don't know who Naresh is having a conversation about two separate things.
We're all in the same.
Apparently, he's a vampire. I've never heard the name before.
I've always wanted to meet a vampire.
Me too.
I'm pretty sure Knock has told us about Naresh.
Definitely not me, right?
I have seen Naresh in a vision. Do I know the name?
I don't think Oliver has ever been told about Naresh before.
That honestly is up to the party. Then you guys got a letter from Naresh.
I think you've heard the name Naresh said by us a couple times, but you might not know who he is.
Well, I'm probably going to be like, don't we know a dude? Like, didn't they just say goodbye to a dude named Naresh? There can't be more than one dude with that name in this area, right? Like, it's times alignment.
Now wait, you said a vampire named Naresh?
Correct.
It can't be. I met a Naresh a really long time ago that was a vampire.
Oh, great. More lore. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely the same guy. Is Knock right here with us?
Yeah,
we walked away because we need to have a conversation. We said it. We're having a team leader group chat for a second.
Just a tense conversation in the corner. You guys just see us like being weird in the corner.
There's like two people that this person doesn't recognize that you could utilize for your plan.
We're working. I know. I have a plan.
We're recognizable. We're not. He doesn't know.
Oliver.
Once we go back to me and Knock talking, I will just. Don't worry, everyone. You guys are just on your own.
You need to tell.
Knock immediately wants to solve everything themselves. This is a character trait of my character.
What were you saying, Yamakasi?
Sorry.
Oliver, you need to tell Knock and Bracket about this guy. He could be not good. Also, I found this neat thing, and I'm just gonna thunk it down in front of him. Can you identify it for me tonight before we go to bed?
I'll pick it up and look at it, and I'll be like, yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna kiss your cheek. Yeah, because I look cute right now. I'm gonna kiss it. My beak just gonna jab the shit out of him.
It's a beak.
It's the illusion, yeah.
I'll just be like,
I'm gonna kiss him from 6 inches away. I'm just like, I would do that. That would still be pretty cute.
All right, and Yamakasi.
I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but your beak is sharp.
I didn't just accidentally jab you. I'm not stupid. I mean, I am, but not like that stupid.
And Yamakasi, the first plate comes in front of you right now. The Kitty's angel fish cooked, and it looks like it's been flavored with some sort of sea sauce.
I eat it.
Immediately, the best seafood you have ever tasted, and you can just hear in your head just the starfish being satiated.
I'm gonna ask the guy if he can also bring me a drink. And then I'm gonna ask if I could have a bowl of just like soup, like just broth, like salty broth.
Yeah, I can get that, and I really only make one special cocktail. It's from my homeland, and it's called oh my God, it's called the Parody Sour Cocktail.
Yes, please. Parody.
You're here. And you see
Parody
me here, by the
It's
way.
called the Parody Sour.
Oh yeah, don't worry, Sam. I'm already reacting internally, but I have things to focus on.
Okay. Well, is this one I just noticed the gentleman behind the bar? Because I don't really feel like I've been
He
paying
came
any
over for the
attention.
first time, and you see a Turfolk.
I think she's immediately just gonna actually say out loud, Turfolk.
And Aggressa looks over at you and be like, "You know my people?"
Yeah, I've met some of you before.
Is this a Humblewood race?
Nope. It's a me race.
Homebrew.
Also, did you what is it? What is it? A turd
Turfolk.
Turkey folk.
Turkey folk.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I came.
It's like a play on merfolk.
Here a while ago from Purity. I wanted to kind of branch out, see a little bit more. I come from Keyturn.
Ah, okay.
It's too bad I'm not like
as
a
a small
race, and I
civilization
can call him a
south
turducken.
of Paragon City.
Do you have any other Purity specials?
Are you from Purity?
I know of them.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to get some of the stuff over here, but I keep at least two things that I restock on regularly. I got this Parody Sour. It's mixed with some of the lemon juices from the Lemon Line Valley, syrups from the Owl's Howl, and I got some orange slice and cherry grown from the Cliffside Gardens. And I got one meal, Fodder Fairy Flambe.
I will have some of that. And would you mind if I bought some of the what was that you said, owl?
It is syrup from the Owl's Howl.
Yeah. Would I be able to buy some of that syrup and some of the berries, just not cooked in anything?
I mean, yeah, how much do you want? I don't carry too much of it because I have to restock every once in a while, but
Humble amount, small pouch full.
well, if you want me to serve you up a Fodder Fairy Flambe, one Parody Sour Cocktail, and some of the material afterwards, it's more of my rare expensive.
When did I ask for a cocktail?
I assumed that you wanted everything from the Purity, from your tone, but okay, fine, just the fairy fodder and then the material.
Very Turfolk of you, but I'll just have what I asked for. Thank you.
Okay.
How much is mine?
For the meal?
Turfolk upsell.
18 gold pieces.
I don't think we get upselling in our game.
All right, I'll be right back. And then he's gonna go over there to start cooking on your meal.
Oh wait, how much do I owe him for mine? And then can I also offer to pay for Illyria's right now?
I mean, it's up to you. You were about to pay, but
Well, technically, Yamakowski would have done whatever they did first.
Yeah, so if you got everything. You got the Crater's Bass, Kitty's Angelfish, Tillerian Tuna, Halassian Current Flounder, and the Edge Eels. That plus your friend's meal here, probably go run up to around like 32 gold pieces.
Can you also? So what the only thing Illyria didn't want was the drink that I ordered.
Yeah, the cocktail.
He was trying to sneak one of those in for me too.
Add a second one to the order, and then I'll give him 40 gold pieces.
You got yourself a deal.
Thank you for overpaying for the food. Thank you.
Just a little bit. I also, before we go down for a rest, Oliver, I need you to come to this guy's stall around the corner. He's got magic paper shit like you were asking for.
Ooh. Yes. Thank you, my friend.
I also need you to help me find somebody to sell me magic incense.
I'll see if I can help.
All right, Bracket and Knock, do you guys stay separate, or are you?
We're gonna finish our conversation separate. So we were talking about you can't no stabbies.
He would definitely follow me.
Yeah, no, I'm not doubting we can do it. Easy. If we get him by surprise, easy to kill. But I think setting him on a goose chase, more useful right now. Doesn't raise suspicion. We're about to cross the bridge. We don't want to piss off the guard. We're going to need the backup. It's one of those rare scenarios where we don't want to cause a scuffle. Unnecessary.
I know. That's why if I bring him into the woods... Okay.
Yeah, but what if those fairies show up again?
I know.
Or Fae.
I know. Then I'm fucked.
Yeah, even if it's me, even if I'm there to join you in the woods, that is no bueno.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. We would probably die. Okay. All right.
Let's ask one of them. They have never seen him, and they don't know who he is. So we just tell them to give him a letter from Naresh that they got. Or information about a vampire in an area. He's already been reaching out for feelers.
Okay. Yeah, maybe somebody has heard that there's vampires over in the mountains.
Yeah. Up in the mountains, those dangerous peaks.
Yeah, there's peaks right there.
Where are we right now?
Peaks
You guys are still sitting at the stall, knocking Bracket or several paces over to the side.
Yeah, we're scheming together now. We're gonna walk over in a minute. Don't worry, we'll be there in 1 second. You're ordering your food. We're scheming.
Well, I was gonna say, have I got my food yet?
No, he's going over to cook it still.
Cool. Not cooking my berries.
Yeah, no, that stuff's separate, but the actual fodder fairy flambe.
Excellent.
Okay, Knock is gonna try to draft something.
You write a letter. I'm gonna ask them if one of them can hand it out to them. Okay.
All right, it's not doing that. Bracket. You approach back over at the group.
Hey guys, I'm gonna lean on Oliver a little bit. Look amongst you. We have what they call in the industry.
Gonna look up and be like, "Yeah, what's up, Bracket?"
We have in the industry what they call a problem. Solvable, I think.
That makes two then.
What's the second problem? There's other problems I have to solve?
Oliver found somebody looking for Naresh.
Oh, good. Same problem. Good. Okay, that's good. No second problem.
Oh, you talking about that guy in the tent over there?
Yeah, that's our problem. David.
Yeah, wait, what? The Naresh?
Everyone's like, Damien? Yeah, the one who's looking for Naresh.
So, do you know who Naresh is? I've never heard that name before.
Yes, he was a former party member. Went off with Chiron. I think we've told you guys about Chiron.
You guys are
He's
friends
one
with
of
a
the
vampire?
Misfit Warriors. Xylia showed me.
Yeah, he's the reason why I trust undead that aren't really that undead, because they feel different. I don't know, vibes. Continuing. So we need to absolutely send him on a wild goose chase. Preferably as dangerous as one as possible. Knock is writing up something. But one of you guys need to deliver it so that way it's not me or Knock, because they definitely know who we are. I very much hit him in the face with a sword.
Does he prefer folk of the female or male persuasion? Do you know?
I was very blind, so fucked if I know. I barely know who he looks like. I just know who he is and was mean to him a bunch, which is probably why he blinded me.
Quick opportunity for a Fae trap.
He works with Fae. So
water Fae's like nymphs.
Yeah, I don't know. Bracket doesn't know enough information besides they are a Fae type creature, so he's playing the safe route.
He works with Fae.
Yeah. So, would you like one of us to deliver this message?
Yeah. We'll get that.
Oliver's already spoken with him.
Yeah, Oliver might be able to walk it over.
You can do that.
How'd your conversation go with him?
Yeah. I don't see why I can't.
Or I could come in with Oliver and I could be your female friend that's coming to hang out. And I could, because why wouldn't you have mentioned this before when Naresh was brought up and you specifically said you had never heard of that name before? You're going to suddenly come back and have, you know what? Actually, I do know a Naresh. You know what I mean? But you could be like, hey, I was just talking to my friend and...
You probably don't need to show him the letter. You could just leave it on his pillow. You know, because if it's from Naresh, taunting him, That'd be
You
kind of
guys do see that his tent door has been closed. It does seem like he went down for the
just
night.
slip it under
Why-
the fucking
Yeah,
flap.
why don't we have someone who's a bit stealthier than maybe I am to just slide the letter
Oh,
under?
good. We sent our spirit with Mage Hand away to the city.
Yeah, he'll be
Well,
back.
actually, I have Mage Hand. I can.
Oh yeah,
Should
you
we
do.
try to stealthily do something to a bounty hunter, or should we just be direct?
That's my question. That's a good point.
I'm
Though,
just saying.
no,
I think
there's
that
only
the best
so
course
much
of action,
time we
in
can
my
waste tonight.
opinion, is he's already comfortable with Oliver because you guys kind of made friends, but you have mentioned that you have never heard of this Naresh before. So if you asked around for him and brought him someone that knew of this Naresh, you could be like, hey, I was just talking to this random person at the cart and she's got something to tell you.
Okay.
That's not a bad plan.
Why not?
I'm up for this idea.
Why
Because once we finish up eating here, which I now move down to sit back with my burger, I'm like, so once we finish up eating here, we have our own business to attend to.
Before or after
And I just
the
go
thing,
back to eating my
and I,
burger.
like make real eye
The
contact. with
kids
Bracken.
are still here, can't talk transparently about it.
So I'm just like, business to attend to?
Is it?
Go
Is this
ahead.
before or after the business we have to attend to?
Well, I guess we'll have to play it by ear. If he's asleep, might be better to bother him in the morning. Especially if I'm not around, because then only Knock's around.
I think you're misunderstanding what I was asking. Okay, out of character. Are we
Got it.
doing the thing with Damien before the thing with sending the kids and you along?
That's for you guys to choose when I leave. Because I'm leaving after we eat dinner, essentially.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still in a
before.
corner writing.
I think
Okay, well,
We'll figure that out, which we won't say as characters leave, but we'll figure that out in a little bit. We'll have to figure that out in the morning. For the morning, I should phrase.
I think we'll just have me and you, and Zani, and the kids, and then everyone else go do the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
Alright,
you can
yeah,
notice
well,
that the
not-
kids seem to have been finished up their meal. Hey, Zani's gonna say to them, hey, Ilgan, Hope, can you get a fire going back over at the campsite? Just something for us to keep through the night. Your is just like, leave it to me. I got it. And he's gonna go over there, and Hope's gonna follow, and Ilgan behind. So the children have disappeared. You can talk more transparently.
Yeah, because we might want to do it in the morning, only because that would give the time for that conversation for Oliver to have had it, you know? And maybe do it like first thing in the morning before he leaves.
And have we talked? Are you coming back tonight, Bracket, or tomorrow
I'm going to
morning?
make sure they stay comfortable. I'll come in the morning. You guys contact me in the morning, and I'll jump back if that's what you guys need.
Because we'll need to use another spell to get you back through, right? I mean, it might.
Oh,
be
I've got
good
that covered. No, I've got that covered. Make sure that when you come back, you bring wet hands.
Yeah. No, I'll make sure. Don't worry. Do we want?
That's all.
Yamakowski, do you want me to bring any of those friends of yours over?
Anybody who's available, I think, would probably be useful, but I don't even know what everyone's up to at the moment. So I like, yeah.
What can you realistically transport?
Okay,
person.
so what's that? It's one person plus everything they're carrying or wearing and carrying. Because I think we had decided that I could, and it's up to a large. So if I, like, for instance, did the skeleton horse again, it could be the horse, a rider, and everything that the saddlebags are holding. Like, right?
It's one creature. You asked if it could be a creature holding another creature, and I said no. It is one creature. It doesn't count if somebody's riding the creature or holding somebody else. It's one at a time.
Then some. Give me a moment.
Because I don't want to use up all your spells.
So I have
or charges or whatever, however it works.
It's the astral stream, right? So the target is a creature that is large or smaller. Yeah, that's. I can do it up to 7 times. No, so I get 4 + 1 per day for free, and then I have potentially 2 more.
Okay. So we can at least
Plus-
bring a couple people over if we want
Yeah.
to. I will check
So-
in to see what they're doing when we
Tonight,
get there.
I would do you, the kids, and
Just me and the kids right now,
Who
I
else?
believe.
yeah, just you and the kids.
Yeah, you guys are gonna stay here for the night. What deal with
Yeah,
Damien?
I mean,
Leading Damien off to a different trail. Get yourselves prepped to be ready to go over the bridge tomorrow. Get me in the morning around breakfast time.
cool.
At this time, the parody sour cocktails come out, as well as the rest of all of your food.
Parody sour. I don't say that out loud. I'm just interesting name.
Well, enjoy, and if there's anything else I can get you folk, just let me know.
Okay. I'm going to split off from the party to go back to the cart because I ate first.
Mhm.
So once I'm done eating,
I'm
gonna step away and be like, I'm gonna go make sure they're ready and get whatever stuff I need.
Sounds good. I'm gonna finish my food and then like wrap up probably about half of each of the dishes.
You have a good night, ma'am. And if you ever need anything more, seems like you really like my food, just come on back.
Wasn't the only thing I liked when I leave.
Oh. You had to flirt as a lady elf. That sucks.
Yeah, you had no idea. All right.
Yeah,
I know. I was
Oliver.
literally planning out how I was gonna try to impress this bird, and I'm just like,
like,
You're like, I'm
So-
not a bird right now. I can't bird flirt. I can't.
Yeah, right?
Knock, by the time you're finished drafting whatever you are drafting, Brackett and Yamakowski have gone back to the area. Oliver and Illyria are still sitting at the stall together.
we're
Okay.
sitting at the stall together. I'm alone with Oliver.
You had your food. Oliver didn't order anything, so Oliver can either stay with you or abandon you and go back with all the friends to the car.
I'm just going to put down. So the second drink, did you order that for me, Callum?
yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna pick up the drink and like I appreciate that Yamakowski got it for me, but I'm just looking at it with like this weird look of disdain from the name that was presented to me, and I just kind of look at it and I put it down and I'm glaring at the drink, and then I just immediately look to my right and make direct eye contact with Oliver, and my glare has just transferred, and I'm just literally looking at you like, this is the first time we've made eye contact since we got into the cart, and I was glaring at you, and I'm just openly glaring at you.
Once again, Oliver just kind of getting
The
lost in the
eyes.
blue iciness of Illyria's eyes for a moment. And then Knock, you walk over.
Yeah. I walk over to an awkward silence and Illyria staring daggers.
Yeah.
Illyria and Oliver are having very intense eye contact right now. With a
Intense eye contact.
with a cocktail on there, as well as you guys can see this seems to be a almost small kind of winged creature's body. You can't see details anymore, but it seems to be cooked, and there's some sort of sprinkled dust over the top, and some sort of, it almost looks like caramelized layer that's covering over the actual meat.
Yum.
No. Fancy.
The meat is a little bit, if you do take a bite out of it, is a little tangy yet sweet.
Yeah, Knock is just gonna kind of look at the both of you and just be like, how's it going?
She's gonna look at you and just say, great, but without looking away from Oliver, and just say, great. Have you met Fiona?
Yeah. She had a tentacle with her.
Excellent. I knew I wouldn't have to explain anything to you.
Yeah.
And then she's just gonna take the drink and just push it in Oliver's direction and say, "Here, you look like you need this." And then she's gonna get up and say, "I'll meet you back at the tent," very nicely in comparison to Knock, and then just go back.
Okay. I'll look down at the drink. Smell it. What does it smell like?
It's definitely whiskey, and it's got some lemon juice scent in it as well too. And yeah, it's garnished with an orange slice and a cherry as well too.
I'm just gonna down it.
I watched to see what happens.
Saving throw, my friend.
I want to see what happens.
I hope he gets drunk and fumbles talking to David.
Constitution saving throw, you say? That is an 18.
Yep, he's fine.
18. You down that, and it has a little bit of a citrusy kick, but you take it in, and that was probably one of the best cocktails you've had. It had a mystical almost feel to it as it went down your throat.
Mm-hmm.
Burp.
That was just like so seamlessly as like a burp.
Yeah, yeah. I think Nako's nice. And then just kind of walks away.
Knock, wait.
Yes.
I don't know if anyone else told you, but there's a guy next to our tent. He's looking for someone named Naresh. I don't know if you've heard that name before. You have.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Do you want to go for a walk?
Got nothing else to do right now. Why not?
Okay.
You do have something else to do. We got to go buy.
I will identify that before I go to sleep.
No, paper and shit. Right? You wanted to go buy.
For the sake of brevity, everything, Yamakowski, you let him know roughly where that is. So if they're going on a walk, Oliver can go in that direction to pick it up on the way.
Before you carry on, I would like to specify that when I left, I took all my food with me. And I took one of the berries, I bit into it, and I dipped my finger in it, and I wrote, "Thank you, sir," on the bar with like the little berry juice, and I left. Because I didn't want to wait for the Turfolk to come back.
All right, so Oliver and Knock, you go off and walk together. Real quick before we go over to that, Bracket, Yamakowski, Zani, you guys all get over to the cart first. Are you guys just getting things prepped and ready for the night, getting things ready for the transition?
I very quietly go into the cart and make sure my bag is packed, purposely avoiding contact with the younger ones just yet, and even if I see their stuff, purposely put it in piles nearby their bag. As I'm quickly doing it, just making sure I have all my gear. I'm like, they can finish cleaning up their own shit. They're old enough to know better.
I'm gonna... I obviously saw Bracken go in there and start doing this. Can I go and like help him, ask him if he needs anything, and then like, I don't know, kind of pat him on the shoulder and be like, it's gonna be all right.
What do I need to know about them, your friends?
Rain has a temper. You're gonna get along really great with her, I think. She's a little bossy, but like I think you'll do well with her. Delson likes to think that he's broody, but he's really friendly. Andy is really friendly and will probably hug you. Also, Andy has a little skeleton someone.
There's a skeletal horse there, dude. Rest of the
exactly.
Rest of the cast don't matter that much.
They're my friends. I mean, what can I say? Also, Paul is a time traveler.
Another time traveler.
Yes. Also, Andy has somebody called Time in them, which was a byproduct of them being reincarnated improperly, I think. Also, what's that?
Normal.
You walk over at this point.
Also normal. Normal is also a person.
I also love Paul, and Illyria knows nothing about Paul, but I've been watching passively and hearing you talk about Paul for like a long ass time. So I'm
I hope
excited
we
to
send
see-
Paul over. We better send Paul over. Brian has to play at 2 MDCs.
Did Serenity leave?
Yeah, you would know Serenity wasn't hanging out at the party as much anymore afterwards.
Serenity kind of went back to the brothel, and
Okay.
After almost being sacrificed, she had to go take some days off.
Am I missing anybody?
Besides,
I hate that.
Bleak.
Bleak,
yeah, Bleak. Yeah, I mean,
okay.
there's a lot of cool friends. I think you'll get along really well. Like, let them know who we are and
I know they're not real kids because they're like almost teenagers now. But like, do they hate kids?
I don't think so. I mean,
or they're just a bunch of broody 20-year-olds.
We're kind of like a criminal organization.
Brooding 20-year-olds, okay.
We were the lucky sink.
I can't promise that it won't be somewhat negligent. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Andy's gonna just leave them alone, but I also don't think that we're really like it's a house and there's food and a roof and shit. Like, I don't know. They'll be all right.
But they sure as shit ain't parents. Yeah, no duh. Near am I. I'm just thinking of
Andy
things like
has
this.
parents who live in the city.
That makes one of us.
Yeah, I don't fucking have parents.
That's just a bracket joke comment on how many people don't have parents in the group amongst the groups he's heard already. He's like, okay, great. Someone has parents. Knocking Andy have parents.
Two characters that have good parents.
Also, if they need to, they can get our help. Rain can open the other end of this at any time.
Yeah, no, I understand that. And now you'll be paying attention to it the whole time you're here, probably. Until you sleep.
I mean, realistically, if she opened it, there's not a whole lot I could do to even stop it. Like, I'll know. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to tell them soon. We have to keep it serious, actually serious. TRM.
I'm going to let you do the talking. I think you guys... I think letting them be safe over the next day or two is going to be important, and I think it's going to let us do our job that much better.
Yeah, and that's also our duty is to get them to the city safe.
Exactly.
Maybe it'll be time to get reinforcements to the gate.
I'm gonna give Bracket one of the potions that I have that I just bought. Let the kids have this and tell them to help somebody in the city, or give it to one of the grown-ups there. I'm sure somebody in there needs it more than we do.
Well, we might need it on the damn bridge.
Inventory.
That healing spell would
they're in the cart, so you'd be approaching like Zani and the kids who are at the fire, unless you wanted to come into the cart.
I'm gonna walk directly in.
To the cart?
Yes.
Alright, so at this point, after the potion is, Illyria walks into the cart with you two.
I'm gonna use Gust Barrier to kind of like dramatically throw the tent open because she does that shit. But I'm gonna throw it open and then I'm just gonna go, hey.
Yo.
Can you look at these for me?
I guess,
she's
sure.
just gonna like go into her pouch. I was like, just before you go. And she's got all these masks.
So yeah, I was gonna say as you're coming, I forgot, didn't have it yet, but as you're walking over to the cart, Ember Nettle comes back down, and it's 3, like I said, from below the nose up to the top, fox-shaped masks, with the eye sockets open.
He's such a good boy.
These are creepy.
I'm gonna let him go around my neck, and then
I think it's a general question to both of us.
What is the question?
Oh. Who are you asking to look at these?
Both people talked at once. I did not hear.
Yes,
Did you hear?
one of you at a time. Yamakaze.
Who are you asking to look at these?
I am asking Bracket, but I am also looking at you because I know you recognize them, considering you were there.
Creepy. Why do you got some creepy fox masks?
I acquired them
Well,
mysteriously.
I'm not worried about that, dude.
Are you able to sense any magic off of them? Whether they're benevolent or malevolent, can you tell me anything about them?
Oliver would be able.
Oliver would be able to do a much stronger check, but I can, in general, can I try and just essentially detecting good or evil using detect good? Do I have detect good or evil? Let me look at my spells. That's actually a spell.
Well, you have the.
I might have it paired though.
It's your like
No,
paladin.
the paladin thing, yeah. The sense good or evil that paladins have.
Yeah, that's like a.
So are you going to use
not
divine
like a spell.
sense?
Yeah, I'll use my divine sense. I'll focus it onto the masks.
You have no evil nor good kind of essence emanating off of them. There's definitely a magical feel to them. There's something to them more than just designer masks.
Great,
but
so it tells us nothing. Cool.
You gotta
I'll be like, well, at least they don't look like they're gonna probably kill us instantly. But yeah, unfortunately, I think you're gonna have to ask Oliver. He has slightly stronger magic than I do when it comes to that. My magic just comes because I believe I can kill stuff good. I hate to make it sound like that.
Really, really easily.
Like, that's how paladin magic works, unfortunately.
I'll find someone with stronger magic, no worries.
Walks out of the cart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like pat like Bracket on, I'm gonna go to pat Bracket on the shoulder, but then not touch Bracket's shoulder, and then pause and just go, safe travels. And then just walk out abruptly and then leave Yamakowski and Bracket in the tent.
Isn't she
a very abrupt interaction?
Isn't she a hoot? All right, and as you guys finalize details on that, Oliver and Nock, you guys are walking over, and Oliver, for the sake of everything tier 2, how much good paper would you like to purchase?
I only have 125 gold currently.
So how much of that would you like to spend on good paper?
But you're drunk.
He's not drunk. He had the whole drink. He saved on his con save. He's good tipsy.
He just chugged it.
Yeah, he's good tipsy.
But I made my con save, so.
Hey.
This is D&D. We
trying to talk my way out of
it. I feel like you make good decisions, tipsy.
If you
I feel like
you
might overspend a little bit. You might like.
We do have a good amount left in the party fund. So if you need a little bit more for whatever you're doing, I think that's a fair use of party funds.
Are you the banker? Are you the monopoly money holder?
Because I'm the only one who takes notes. So
yeah,
I have
Bracket
to.
is a man of action. He does not write down things.
Oliver has some spells from the ghost ship that he hasn't transcribed into his spellbook yet. There was some of the homebrew stuff that Callum actually wrote. So
yeah. Speaking of
Callum.
No one laughed at my funny joke a second ago. So when Andrew said, "Oh, I'm not even going to repeat it." No, Vicky's eyes tell me that it was a terrible joke. Whatever.
No,
Whatever.
I said I'm sorry because I didn't hear you. That's what
Oh, thank God. Okay, so Oliver said, "But I saved on my con save," and I was giggling to myself, and then was like, me when I try to talk my way out of a DUI.
I made my con save.
That's so good.
Okay, but then the other thing,
drive into the McDonald's stoned.
Please ask this guy if they have magical herbs. I feel like it's already late in the evening, like not only like literally here tonight, but also in game, and I don't want to not buy stuff to do the thing I want to do. I will pay you back for fucking herbs and spices.
We have party gold. It's okay. We can use party funds for these things.
So how much would you like to spend, Oliver?
How much does the paper cost, like per sheet?
Well, it's whenever you're buying it, it's like, hey, I got 50 gold pieces worth.
It's the
of
cost
paper,
of
100 gold
transcribing
pieces.
it. So however much you need to spend to get all of those things into your spell book is what we need to spend to buy the paper.
How much? Being a wizard's expensive.
Yes.
It sure is. So, like, do you know how to do that math?
I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to be able to pay for everything because we don't have a ton of party gold, but we have a good
How
amount.
many spell levels of spells do you need to transcribe?
So, I know they were some of the spells that you homebrewed, Callum, those displacement ones. So, I know, Andrew, a couple like months ago, I looked it up and like texted you the names of the ones do you have those written down, or can we do that outside of session?
I'd have to go through my text messages. I definitely have them, but not immediately available.
Okay.
All right. So we don't need to be exact, but I mean, how much of the party fund do we have left?
We have 410 gold in the party funds.
And Oliver has 125 gold pieces. So do you have a roundabout figure of like how much you guys would spend toward? Even if you don't use it all, Oliver's going to need to transcribe magical spells.
Can I take 75 from the party, and I'll buy 200 gold worth of paper? Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. 75.
Just so you know off the top of your head, Andrew, every spell level is 50 gold pieces. So if it's a third level spell, it's 150 gold pieces worth of magic paper and ink.
Okay.
If it's of your school, then it's half of that amount, right?
Right.
Yeah, I will buy 200. I will buy 200 gold worth of paper and ink.
Okay, so we are.
So you can make sure you put that in your inventory, Andrew. That you have 200 gold pieces worth of good paper and ink.
Okay.
All right, and then Oliver and Nock, you guys were going on a walk to kind of converse about Damien.
Also, to be true, as we are going, I would like to keep an eye out for like a hunting-esque shop.
Yeah,
if possible.
So again, for brevity, so we're not spending the whole thing.
Just tell me. Just tell me in the messages what's available.
Yeah, we should be. You should be able to find most hunting materials here. So outside of session, we can figure out what you want and how much it's going to cost.
Sounds good. Nock is going to just kind of let out a little bit of a sigh and say, so obviously, I think you are aware that we had some friends part the day actually that you guys arrived.
I believe I remember you telling me about that. Yes.
Mere minutes after they left.
Yeah, it was like whoop whoop, like really one after the other. Yeah. We said bye. We went upstairs, and there you were.
Well, okay then. I didn't know it was that quick of a transition.
Yeah, it was a little weird. That might explain some of my strangeness that day. Other than seeing people appear out of a hallway.
I suppose that's fair. I did appear out of a portal in front of you, so
yeah.
But you know this Naresh?
Yes. Okay. So I have a very close friend. Her name is Kyron. She's a druid. She's from the Grove, which is very close to my home. I guess I have to start at the beginning. I was born during a very big battle. And during this very big battle, there were a bunch of vampires, and one of those vampires happened to be the person who we later became friends with, Naresh. And he, without any control over his actions, killed Kyron's grandfather and then saved her life. Because in the moment that happened, his sire, I don't know, the person who made him, died. So he got control over his body, saved the little girl, put her in a tree, and dipped. Then like 20 years later, we met him.
Interesting.
And became friends with him, and he had no idea who she was, I don't think. And we had no idea who he was until we figured it out. It took like a week.
A little over a week.
A week. It took about a week. Surprisingly fast, actually. A little bit more background. I can like sense, I can feel when humans are around me, when humanoids, when people are nearby. I can feel that. And I could tell that he wasn't quite that.
Some weird mixture of like living but also dead.
Yeah, based on how he looked, it didn't really quite make sense. So I had a conversation with him where we kind of figured out what happened, because he told me the story of how he became to be in control of himself, and I recognized that story as Kyron's story. So yeah, they don't have a great relationship, and they went to the north to try to find Kyron's mom, who also knew Naresh, I think.
So why would someone be hunting him for what is apparently a very large bounty?
Well, I don't know who has the bounty on him, but I can only assume, number one, he probably did a lot of things that people didn't like when he wasn't under his own control. And number two, the Pilmers are very strong, very evil vampires, and probably want him back under their thumb. So that's probably one of the two options. So yeah, he's with my friend Kyron, and they're trying to find her mom, who she thought was dead. So it's important. And yeah, so that's oh, okay. And so also we ran into Damien. He tried to kill us. And then yeah, and then
we got that
Naresh
detail.
Kind of,
that's important.
And then Naresh kind of went back on his word and bit him. And I yelled at him about that, and he apologized for that. It was a lot.
And then my village burned down.
Yeah. Yeah, and then my village was attacked by more vampires, so you know.
Day's vampire work.
And then we got attacked by even more of them. So I'm pretty sure that the Vipilmers are a bit behind what's going on right now.
They're enemies of the Zestallion Kingdom at this point.
Clan of evil vampires? I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah. My hope is to one day just like open a portal to the ocean above their mansion and just drown them all.
I might be able to work on that.
Oh my god, we slowly... Cool. This is a team! I'm so proud of you all! I've had this idea for years!
Like, give me some years! Brought it up.
Years!
I'll just think for a second and be like, I might be able to work on that. Just give me some time.
Pause. You guys pull this off. This is a plan, like, it's going to be like 10 years in the making.
More. This is going to be like post-game material.
You just need to cast an arcane gate into a
river. Just do it into a river. The river's flowing, so then it's flowing water, and that gets them, man.
Yep. We literally drown them out.
Yeah. Just blow a river through the whole mansion, bitch. I might kill some victims, unfortunately, but the Vipilmers will be dead.
So you may die.
So yeah, that's a very short version of what happened. There was a lot the night before they left. And there's been a lot since, and I miss them. But also, I didn't really know him for that long, so
That's fair.
it feels kind of silly to miss him.
Was it easy for
But
you to trust? Was it easy for you to trust a vampire?
I trusted him before I knew he was one.
It's fair.
I knew day one.
I mean, I couldn't.
Minute one.
I couldn't really fault him for what he is. It's not his fault that that happened to him.
I suppose you're right.
I mean, if all of them could have their will back. I killed some vampires when we were in Warriors Rest, and I've thought about it since it happened, and I regret it. I don't think that it's wrong to fight the ones that we've been fighting, though they're trying to accomplish evil tasks and break the world. So,
fuck them.
Obviously that has to be done, but I don't think that they're just all bad. I don't think that that's fair. That's part of why I was so upset at the guards for hating an undead horse. It's a horse.
I don't know how much time you've spent near Zista, but
None.
The stallions don't
None.
take kindly to anything magical. And I mean anything.
I have lived in the woods my entire life. I am not used to
the woods
this,
of the kingdom,
and I am not used to people telling me what I can and cannot do, or who I can and cannot be friends with.
Understand. But if things are very different in Zista, so it might be a bit jarring for you.
I've had a feeling for a while that it probably will be. I don't know how I'll feel when I'm there. I mean, every place we go has more people than the last, and I already feel overwhelmed.
When we get to Zista, you will probably see more people than you have ever seen in one place.
That's already happened.
Pull up.
Yeah. You didn't get to see my tribe. If you had been there, you'd understand.
I believe you.
Everything is so different out in the open. I just feel like I have to be on alert all the time.
Well, can't really blame you. The closer we get to the city, the dangerous it's going to get. Especially with everything in its current state.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with the bridge. But I'm going to be going away from the party a little bit tomorrow.
Oh? Is everything okay?
Yeah. There's just... I need to spend some time with Vane.
I understand.
The two of us for a little
I
bit.
understand.
I will meet back up with you guys before the bridge. I know I'll be able to find you.
Okay. Well, just be safe and you can do what you need to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say bye to everybody. I'm not just gonna like disappear. That would be pretty mean.
Would be unsettling.
Yeah. If the person who's like both of the people who brought you into a party up and left the party without any warning, that would probably be pretty weird, huh?
I warned you.
Can you promise that you and Illyria won't kill each other?
I can promise I won't try and kill her. I can't make the same promise for her.
Yeah, I know. If she tries to start to kill you, just like walk away, I guess. I don't know.
I can't say I won't try to defend myself, but I will try my best.
Just
Somebody tries to stab you. Rude. Walks away.
yeah.
Yeah, just looks.
No.
Knife in chest, looks down.
I don't know.
Rude.
Doc asked me not to do anything about this, but
This kind of hurts.
I'll find a second opinion. I'll be right back.
just do your best.
I promise I will try.
And maybe
Illyria stabs you, and Doc immediately is like, Oliver, I gave you one fucking job.
and maybe try to apologize to her.
I will try.
Okay.
I don't know how receptive she'll be, but I will try.
It matters that you mean it, and it matters that you're trying. It's okay if she doesn't accept it at first. That's not what an apology's for.
It's fair.
I'm trying to trust you.
I appreciate that. I do. I really am trying.
I believe you. Everything's weird.
It has been a very
I've made some
strange-
bad choices, and so have you.
Yes, I have.
We can work on that.
It's all we can do is just try and be a little better than who we were yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I like this idea that she's gonna have her come along with you to trick Damien. So that seems like a step in the right direction.
I think so. We'll see how that plays out.
I think I'm using Oliver as a tool that I
Good
am
luck.
friends with him.
All right, so do you guys start heading back towards the cart?
Yeah, I imagine that part of the conversation was as we were kind of coming back to the cart.
What am I
All right. So, I mean, Brackett, Yamakowski, Illyria, Zani, and the kids all kind of just settling in around the campfire that you've set up in your section of the area. Pitch up individual tents for the night's rest, getting things ready as for the assignment that you all have agreed on for Brackett next. As Nock and Oliver come back over. Urem, and Ilgan, and Hope are still sitting around the fire, but they've set up for the night, just getting their things ready.
I come and give Urem a little noogie.
Come on, hey, I'm preparing for tomorrow, okay? I gotta be on my game. I gotta have your back.
As Nock walks in, you should watch Brackett, even though he's already done it for the day, do the thing he has to do with his sword once a day, which is to pump the light spell into it so it continues to have its magic effect. He does it again while he listens to everyone prepping. I just want to give that ambiance feeling everyone is.
Yeah, I tackle him anyway. Urem.
Roll an athletics check.
Okay. Damn it.
Oh my god.
8.
Big sister, bad energy.
8?
You try tapping him, he like holds his ground, and like you guys are just like in this like deadlock, just like, ugh, I can hold my own.
I keep going.
Your bracket, you just see your younger self and Knock kind of like doing like this wrestling match together, trying to hit each other on the ground.
You do see me smile, but I'm still taking my pause before I turn around to all you guys.
The kids started a fire, right?
Yeah, there's a fire here.
I'm standing directly in the fire. I can't.
Unhinged.
Okay, good.
Actually,
good.
not the first time we've seen that happen. So
No.
I want to feel it warm, and the only way I can feel it warm is if I'm like really in it. So I'm just like standing directly in the middle of it, and everyone is around it, and just kind of. I feel like anyone who's been there is over the fact that she's standing in the fire, and they're just kind of going about their business as if I'm not standing in the fire, and I am just suddenly having an epiphany, and I'm like flipping through my scrolls like out of fire range and just looking through them, and I'm gonna hop out of the fire mumbling to myself and just kind of like dart inside the tent.
Oliver will just be like,
The Queen of Conspiracy.
while all that was happening, could I have spent 10 minutes casting Identify on the item Yamakowski gave me?
That's what I was
Two
about
items.
to do to my object. Twinning.
So, just want to ask, are you guys doing the round of identifying first before the sending bracket and everybody
We
off?
have to send them to go collect their stuff, so we'll let the scene play out, and they'll have enough time easily to do the 2 identifies, I think. And then say goodbyes, and then send us through the thing. I think there's enough time. We can make this work.
If this was a television show, this would be really cool because there would be 2 panels, and it would be Oliver casting Identify on an object, and then it would be Illyria inside the tent casting Identify on an object.
Sam, keep that energy. Keep that energy. Keep the energy.
Realized that one of the ones I have is Identify, so I did not need anyone to help me with this. I
It
can do
will
it myself.
consume the scroll afterwards.
I know.
But cool. All right, so 10 minutes go by. I will have obviously the specifics of those items written up for before next session. But the one for Yamakowski, it summons a medium-sized tendril in its space that comes out, and it can be issued a command for defending a space, either attack or grapple for certain enemies in that area. So it's a totem that helps basically create this tendril to help defend a space, either by restraining enemies or attacking it for additional damage.
That's cool.
That is really cool. Can it be? You know what? I'll ask all that later. I'll do it.
And Illyria.
Well, so when I go into the tent, I think I'm gonna use my druid craft to just kind of build like a little like vine barrier and like section off an area of the tent so that I can have a little bit of privacy in case anybody walks in. And I'm gonna use my Identify scroll while pulling out you said 3 masks, and just kind of like lay them out in front of me, and I'm gonna cast a spell on one of them.
All of them seem to look almost identical to each other. The Identify spell comes up giving you the name. They're Masks of Pact Tactic.
Masks?
It allows users for 1 round, a certain amount of times per day, to gain pack tactics with the other people wearing the mask for 1 round, and then it can be used a certain amount of times per day. So you basically, that barbarian ability to just go and everybody gets advantage for that time. It's giving you pack tactics for advantage for that 1 round.
That's so cool.
Love that.
I also love that.
I stole it. But I left in 2 scrolls because I have a conscience. I have a conscience. I didn't feel bad because I'm too fey to feel bad, but I was like, it's a trait of sorts. He's just unaware that I
I'm too fey to feel bad is such a great sentence. I'm too fey to feel bad.
We're super tricksy, but like
Oh,
like,
that's so good. That's a perfect
I'll
understanding of Faye.
All right, the group has a little bit of time around the fire. The kids
Well,
seem
as
like
they-
they're getting ready to turn in for the night.
Oh no.
Conlon.
Well, I was going to say, as they go away, I was going to tell the kids to not get ready and to put their shit in their bags. So, can we begin doing that?
Why? We're bunkering down for the night, right? Urem says to you.
We're going to the city tonight. You, Hope, Ilkin, pack your bag.
Wait.
Is this happening?
We're going to
Right
the
now.
city now, and Urem's like, wait, no, we're going with you all.
You did, and we're gonna get you the rest of the way safely.
I made a promise to Tio you'd get there safely. You'll get there safely, and I'll make my promise.
No, I can help. I can help you all.
You have. It's not.
Follow orders because this is for your own safety, not because you're not helpful. You're learning a lot, but you're not ready for this. You will be ready one day.
You're treating me like a kid, and you're trying to send me away.
I'm sending you away to a city that isn't as safe as even being in these woods. I'm sending you somewhere slightly safer than that bridge.
You can help us.
The biggest part is to make sure that Ilkin and Hope are there safe as well. That's what your job is. Right. Once we're in the city, you are to keep them safe. You have a very important mission, and you know that.
Also, your other friends are in the city.
What other friends?
The other party that's looking for them.
Oh, they don't know that, though. We have not told them this. We have not given them this Destiny information yet.
Oh, well.
There's people looking for us in the city?
Yeah.
I know, even looking at you a little bit, because I forgot about this.
I gave their cleric, Static, a book of some kind of makes you stronger. I don't know. They're really cool, and they helped us during the thing that I did. I'm like looking back and forth between Brackett and him, and I'm like, I don't want to say inappropriate shit, but also like, yeah, we've got allies there who need you to be there and safe.
Your place in this alignment is in the city right now.
Exactly. Like, you can do this, and it will be helpful to us.
It's for Xylia.
And it keeps you and your friends safe.
Roll persuasion checks.
Okay.
I'm going to just let Brackett do it with advantage. But I'm also going to add guidance to it.
Spirit where I put my dice.
You can't give somebody else guidance. Remember, Blinky just gives you guidance.
No. The last time we rested, I changed one of the spells that I get for being a paladin to guidance.
Okay. All right. So you cast guidance and give advantage on Brackett.
Okay.
So Brackett add a D4.
Okay. No, I need D4.
When was the last time Brackett rolled a D4?
I don't know.
Does he roll a D4 for the extra holy damage for his sword?
True.
Or is it 2 D4s?
Yeah, I think one of the damages for my sword is D4s.
Yeah. All right, what'd you get?
And that was persuasion, right?
Yep.
Sorry. I have to do multiple numbers now. You gave me multiple dice to roll.
This is the closest I can get to giving bardic inspiration.
Okay, that is 19.
19.
I did not roll super high, but it was okay.
Fine, let's get them over there safe.
Thank you.
Besides, you're going to love Andy.
Gather your gear. We'll be ready shortly.
He's got Urem's gonna look over to you, Knock.
Mhm.
Just be like, I wanted to fight alongside you. You better be okay.
I'm gonna go over to him, and give him a big hug, and just say, I'm gonna be fine. You have fought alongside me.
Also, not to sugarcoat it, but there's probably going to be fighting in the city.
Yeah. So I told you, you're not really going to that safe of a location.
I'm having
Like-
a moment, guys.
I know. Your moment's good.
I'm just trying to help him. Like,
Yeah.
I want to fight beside you. Oh, you will. Just give us like 12 hours, dude. Like, just chill out for a minute. Go eat a snack, take a rest. We'll catch up.
Can I look him in the face? Okay. I look him in the face. You can do this. Mm-hmm.
So can you.
Thanks.
Is Hope totally silent?
Oh, I'm sure she's pretty hot-faced.
Speak up for a second when they first
You
brought it
didn't
up.
voice it.
No, I did when they first brought up the idea, but then Urem's been kind of
Urem's bracket, so bracket's gonna bracket.
Yep.
Brian's gonna tend to be me for a bit.
I fix his hair.
We do this.
Oh,
Go walk and get my
You can
bag.
do this.
Bracket has
I
a
need you
potion.
to keep them safe. I need you to keep them safe.
I always will.
I know. I give him one of those little.
How do we do this?
Okay, so when you remember, she makes you forget. I'm like holding the jar.
The top of the base opens up.
All right, I'm gonna talk kind of like my beak right
Is
next
this
to it.
the
Be like,
first time that we actually hear the phrase that he has to say?
No,
No.
he's had to say it when opening it in the past.
This might be the first time you've made the
An
connection.
intelligence check.
Roll an intelligence check.
while Vicky is doing that, Bracket has a potion for Urem, or that I want to explain what that's for so that he feels a sense of purpose.
Okay, I'll give it to you after I have my bag after I put it on, and I'm gonna go.
Oh no, I'm just letting him know that you have it. I don't need to hand it.
Okay,
to you. You
cool,
can do
cool.
that while you. Yeah,
Sounds good.
no, it's still.
I don't get it. I rolled a 7.
Yeah, you don't make the connection yet.
I don't get
But-
it.
But you have heard the phrase now. It has been noticed by
Mhm.
now.
Okay.
Send Hope and Ilgan first. And he's gonna lurk over Hope and be like, we're gonna be safe,
So-
okay? You too, Ilgan. Just
I'm gonna talk into the jar and ask Rain, Bleak, anybody, kind of walkie-talkie style. Anybody there? Can you fucking? I'm like looking through, trying to see what's at the
What
ceiling.
time is it, Oliver?
this. So at this point, Oliver, you would know it's approximately 9:18 and 22 seconds.
I feel like after the horse debacle, Andy has been hanging out with the jar.
Oh, and Wet Hands has basically said that, like, hey, something coming tonight. So, Rain, I don't think anybody else would be there, but, like, Rain, what would you have been doing for the rest of the night after that?
Rain would probably not be just sitting in the room with the jar because it's just in like the small little like study next to the bedroom, which is not that big, and I'm not going to sit in there with Andy and everyone. I'm sure Andy's sitting there with the jar, flipping through books.
That I can't read.
Some of them have pictures like, wow, this is really good art. And you have no clue it's a botany textbook.
I know I asked like months ago, but did Rain get any information about the Moon Crusher for us other than that it's like a pretty neutral deity?
I don't know if Rain's had the time to look into that. Rain's been dealing with a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Rain's main focus was dealing with city stuff. I think. Did Andy
So
know the
is-
information before when they went to the Ethereum, or I don't remember?
I think Andy found a little bit, if I remember correctly.
Okay. I don't think we need that right now, though.
Check your
That-
notes.
But that is a good
But
question.
who is anybody staying with the vase for the night?
I think Andy would have.
And I think Andy is. Rain's in the
I
living room,
genuinely
so
think
she's
Andy would've.
nearby.
So Yamakasi, you open up the vase.
And
Yeah.
I start asking, who's nearby. I'm gonna. Hey,
Andy
hello.
sticks his head over.
Andy!
Hi.
And literally just gonna be like smooches at you. Okay, are you cool to receive some children's first?
Okay.
I missed you.
I miss you too. I put it on the table and I back up.
Okay, how many fucking kids are there?
3 in a bracket.
3 in a bracket. Well, yeah, 4.
And bracket can't hold one
Two
of these
and
kids.
2 brackets.
No, you cannot get 2 people with 1 casting of the spell.
But it's up to a large creature, and they're small now, and bracket's
Their
medium.
size, it says up to a large creature.
Fine.
A large creature.
I use my last 3.
I'm
for
happy
the
that we
kids,
hear
and then
gods
I will-
arguing with this.
Use my last 2nd level spell slot to
What
Toss
order do
bracket.
you send them in? You
Ilgan
run the
first.
fuckers and open Ilgan first.
Ilgan first, Hope,
Okay,
Ram,
yeah.
then me.
Yeah, we're just doing like platform 9 and 3/4ing this shit. Like whoever the fuck steps up first is just getting zip zappity bebopping away.
Urem will just look at Nock, Yamakasi, Illyria, Oliver, and Zani and just be like, make it to the city, you all.
Yeah, we're gonna see you tomorrow, late.
I'm going to,
Eat Illyria's horse.
before he walks through, I'm going to grab his arm and be like, you have my word that Nock will be safe.
I'll hold you to that
I know.
forever.
Good plan.
And he goes next. And Bracket, is there anything you say before you go?
Don't die in the next 8 hours, please.
You too.
Very low bar.
Oh yeah.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Is there something you wanted to say before Hope went?
Well, if she already went, then no.
Well, you were there, so you would have been able to
You
say
could have
something.
said something to Hope.
Okay. I haven't approached the children at all, and I've adamantly avoided them. And I think she's gonna awkwardly approach Hope right before Hope goes in, and she's gonna say something way less comforting than Yamakowski and be like, if I don't return, I'd like a female to take care of my horse. Would you take care of it for me?
Roll a persuasion check.
Cool.
Don't burn yourself in the candle.
I won't. Interesting.
If I don't return from battle, I want you to feed my horse.
Thank you, Sam. Oh, man, that's amazing, Sam.
We've always had a sort of squire to knight relationship, and I really expect you to take care of my horse.
No, she's like, this is the only lady in this group, and like, Ilgan
You have a voice touch, okay?
and Baby
I expect
Bracket
you to nurture this
really
creature.
vocal, but you don't really voice Hope much. And she's like, give Hope a freaking purpose and a voice.
Are we going to hire a voice actress for Hope just to make someone yell in the middle of our sessions?
17. Oh yeah, I've helped out with the stables before. I've never tried a skeleton horse, but I can keep an eye on it for you.
They're yours. If we don't come back.
Neat.
She's like, I'm kind of hoping you die now.
The portal, and then the
Hi,
UN
I'm Andy. Hi, I'm Andy.
and then one last one. Bracket you go through and you can hear the rain constantly all around you. You're in this, decently okay furnished living space.
Where
A
we
lot
are
different
compared to
than the places.
Ladris?
A lot different than the buildings and rooms you've been in Ladris. A little bit more fancy, a little bit more advanced, and there is a snow leopard
not a kid.
tabaxi man standing right
Only
in
at
front
heart.
of you. And that is where we will end today's session.
No! Please let us get our rest in. I just want to level up. Please! Come on.
Can we go to sleep?
Are you guys going to do watches or just go straight to sleep and trust staying next to Damien Darkcross?
Don't trust him.
No, Naga's gonna want to do watches.
Then if you want watches, it's going to be next session, y'all, and then you'll level up.
I'm sorry.
Fine. It's fine. Everything's
It's the
fine.
biggest tease because I thought we would get to that point, but
What
I guess
is
not.
good is it means we're planned enough to do our quote solo session of Bracket splitting off from the main campaign to then go to a different cast of characters.
Maybe in 2 weeks we do that one, and then
Yeah.
more weeks we do the session again or something like that.
Yeah, that's what
We'll
I'm
figure
thinking.
it out. But hey, we thought Conlon would be the first person to play 2 characters in a session. It ended up being Vic.
I was gonna speak up, but then Andy was locked in, and then we started sending kids, and I was like,
It
whatever.
makes so much sense for Andy to be there. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
Hi,
No, it was perfect. I'm
Andy.
happy you did.
Hi, I'm Andy.
I agree with you.
Hi. Oh, you're not a kid.
No, you're not a kid.
All right, guys. Well, hey,
Do we?
fun session. We got a fun one coming up in the future with Bracket crossing over with the Lucky
Andy.
Sync. We will work on getting Nock's super secret sexy solo session that we recorded like a month ago live at some point, because that's happening the next morning. And then our group will finally be reaching the Sovereign Airways. And much like the anticipation for the heist, we're almost at that point, guys. The bridge is upon you. And we will deal with that disaster next time. Good night.